This is a production of Hockey Night in Oswego. Only on WTOP.
On the outskirts of Lake Ontario, it's game day in Oswego as the Lakers take on the Plattsburgh Cardinals. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome inside the Deborah F. Stanley Arena. Jason Samsel here, joined alongside Lucas McGarry and Carter O'Brien. And gentlemen, years ago, it was called the Whiteout Game. Today, it is called Whiteout Weekend as the women have their turn against the Plattsburgh Cardinals. Your thoughts on today's matchup?
Yeah, I mean, here we are, day 2 of Whiteout. Oswego and Plattsburgh, once again, going at it. Men got it done here last night against the Plattsburgh Cardinals, and now the women hope to keep the same energy here in their own white arena.
You just love taking those words right out of my mouth. I was going to say that exact thing. The men's got it done in amazing fashion last night. We're just hoping the women's can do the same thing here, beat the Cardinals, wrap up Whiteout Weekend properly, and move on to the men's against Potsdam tonight.
A game so nice, we're bringing it to you all twice. And last night was an instant classic for the men as they won convincing fashion over Plattsburgh 5-1, and we saw the wheelhouse rocking in a way we haven't seen in quite a while. What do you think we can expect here today with the women?
Yeah, I mean, we have a whole day filled with nonstop hockey action. We got the first, our women take on Plattsburgh, and then later tonight in our main event of the evening, men's team take on the Potsdam Bears, and I'm a little excited for both of these games, I gotta say.
I'm sorry, but if I'm an Oswego student, I'm like watching this game way more than last night.
Oh my God, yeah.
Last night's was way more in the air as far as how Oswego would do. This is a 4-0 team coming on the ice for the Oswego Lakers. They're a great team so far. They're on a roll. They have the potential to beat Plattsburgh, a rival, regardless of what team is playing. I feel like this place should be packed out in no time. It should be bumping right now. This is a great team.
Yeah, Whiteout Part 2 continues here, and it can't be understated just how historic the Lakers-Cardinals rivalry is on both sides. Last night we saw the Oswego men pick up their 50th win against Plattsburgh. For the women, this is their 51st meeting between the two teams, and guys, as we look at the history of these two teams, what stands out?
I was going to say you go first, that one.
Honestly, the entire thing stands out. Oswego is unfortunately 2-47-1 to the Plattsburgh Cardinals. Their most recent win coming this past January 5th of 2024. The problem with that is the very next day, January 6th, Oswego fell by 3 goals to Plattsburgh Cardinals. So that's tough. It's really tough looking at that history.
In my definitely unbiased opinion, Whiteout is the most historic matchup in Division III sports. Goes back almost 50 years like we talked about. And some of the most historical feuds that we've ever seen have happened right here on the Deb, at least once or twice during every single game. I feel like we'll see a couple of cheap shots, some chippy action, so I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, and it can't be understated the effectiveness the Plattsburgh defense historically has had on Oswego. The Cardinals have shut out the Lakers 20 times. And with more on today's matchup, let's toss it down to our sideline reporter, Madeline Cummings. And we'll have more on this matchup after the break, and we'll have players to watch out for as well, so stay tuned.
This is your channel too, with sports and news and what to do. We're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Deborah F. Stanley Arena for Women's Whiteout on WTOP 10. Doing a little alliteration there for you guys. Jason Samsel joined alongside Carter O'Brien and Lucas McGarry. And guys, we talked a bit about the misfortunes Oswego has had against Plattsburgh, but one thing the Lakers have heading into this one today is momentum. Last night, the women traveled down to Morrisville, winning in convincing fashion. Your thoughts on last night's game?
Yeah, it was a very big game last night for the Oswego State Lakers. They traveled up to SUNY Morrisville to take on the Mustangs. After the first period, it was all tied 1-1, but in the second period, somehow they ripped off 4 unanswered goals, along with a hat trick by Mac Hall, and they finished out the game 6-2, a dominant victory against the Mustangs.
Yeah, you got to feel good. Less than 24 hours having a big win like that on the road too, coming into a rival game at home. That's nothing but good momentum coming Oswego's way.
Yeah, and shout out to Mac Hull, a woman on a mission last night, finding the bottom of the net 3 times, 2 of them unassisted goals, and contributed an assist as well. Quite the night for her. Well, looking at the other side, the Cardinals traveled up to Potsdam and shut out the Bears. Your guys' thoughts on last night's game for Plattsburgh?
Yeah, I mean, it's what you want for both of these teams going into this rivalry game. You got Plattsburgh coming in right now with a 3-0 win against Potsdam. That's a huge conference game for them that they picked up, and a shutout is always the biggest momentum boost you want. Not allowing your opponent to score a goal has to be the best feeling in the world, and I'm sure that this is going to be a great game now that both these teams have a ton of momentum.
No, that shutout is just huge. Honestly, that makes this game even more exciting, knowing that both teams have momentum coming into this. Oswego last night, Plattsburgh last night, correct?
Yep.
This should be very intense then.
Yeah, well, as we go from the positives, let's look at what each team's weaknesses or Achilles heel is heading into this matchup.
Honestly, for Oswego, as of right now, there isn't really much that I've seen that I can give them an Achilles heel, but what I can do is give them a potential Achilles heel, which is getting too big-headed. They have a fantastic roster. They are 4-0. Keep your head level. Do not get cocky. Do not think you are better than you are. You are still a team that is competing against a team that is just as good as you, and any team can win. Stay level-headed. That is my potential Achilles heel for the Lakers. And then you go ahead, Carter. Sorry.
For Oswego, I personally think they're not scoring enough. They took William Smith, 1 home, 1 away, won both games, luckily, but they were both 1-goal games, 2-1 games. That's not good. You got to be winning in astounding fashion, destroying your opponents, making them embarrassed, much like they did Morrisville. A 6-2 win is a good win. A 2-1 win, still a win nonetheless, but not where you want to be. You want to be comfortable. You want to be able to play conservative. You want to relax a little bit. I feel like Oswego has to put more in the back of the net.
Yeah, I mean, and for Plattsburgh, I think the most important thing for them is finding a top scorer. Through 3 games, they have scored 6 goals with 6 different people. And while, yes, that is fantastic, that's great puck movement, that's great chemistry, when the season gets later and you start needing goals in crucial time, you want an X factor that you can rely on to get a big-time goal. And I think right now they don't exactly have that.
Yeah, no, for Plattsburgh, I personally think it's their special teams, specifically the power play. Power play, 10 opportunities, only converting 1 out of those 10. That's not good. Power play is one of those things where you ideally want to be converting every single time. At the bare minimum, at least half. They should have 5 power play goals. That's a key time for goal scoring for SUNY Potsdam. They have to capitalize on power plays against a strong Oswego team with a very strong goaltender too.
Yeah, definitely important things to watch out for both teams. Speaking of important things, let's throw it up to our guys on today's call, Connor Sangus and Mike Neckers up in the Steve Levy press box.
Thank you, Jason. It is a beautiful day here in Oswego. We're up here in the Steve Levy press box. My name is Mike Neckers, and this is Connor Sangus, and we are so excited to be here today for Women's Whiteout in Oswego. Now, you guys mentioned some great points over there on the perch about some weaknesses that both of these teams have, and I want to talk a little bit about Plattsburgh's inability to convert on these power plays, Connor.
Yeah, that's really big. That's kind of the deciding factor for teams. The majority of the time that you're on the ice, it is 5-on-5, but when you get that deciding man advantage, whether it be a 5-on-4, a 4-on-3, or even a 5-on-3, you really got to convert on those. And the fact of the matter is, they haven't been able to do that this season, and it's showing up in their goals scored per game.
Yeah, Connor, just 1 converted this entire season so far, but that's going to do it for now. Don't go anywhere, though, because when we come back, we'll talk goalies, X factors, and keys to the game right here on WTOP 10.
told me it was
tell him?
Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is
It's
it?
Al Roker.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel too. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTLP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTLP.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Matt, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close up of that one.
Matthew,
Broadcast news.
look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Steve Levy, press box. Now, last night we saw Oswego's men's team thump the Plattsburgh Cardinals 5-1, a really impressive performance for them. And Oswego goaltender Brandon Milberg was a huge part of the team's success. But I want to take a look at the other side, the Oswego and Plattsburgh women's goaltenders today. So, Connor, we got a great matchup between Oswego's Lexi Levy and Chloe Lewis of Plattsburgh. Tell me a little more.
Yeah, with this being a big rivalry game for both schools, they're both throwing out their number one goaltenders, and both of these girls are once-in-a-generation talents for both of these teams. Lexi Levy, she's in her senior year here at Oswego. Through the first 4 games played this season, she has a 1.25 goal against average, a .943 save percentage. That is insane, and of course she's 4-0. For Chloe Lewis, through 3 games played, she's 2-1, but has an even better goal against average at 1.02 and an even better save percentage at .954. She also has 1 shutout, and she's a sophomore.
Yeah, Connor, 2 more full seasons and the rest of this season left in her collegiate hockey career, and she's already doing so phenomenal out here. It'll be a gem of a game to watch from a goaltender's perspective. Now, we do have 2 really solid teams here today, Connor, and in our prep for today's game, we both put together some X factors, so I want you to kick us off. What is Oswego's X factor in your eyes?
Well, for the Lakers, it's going to be, can they score? The Lakers have scored at least 2 goals in each of their 4 regular season games so far up to this point, but in their all-time matchup versus Plattsburgh, they're scoring less than a goal per game. That's going to have to change if they want to see any success here today.
And Connor, for Oswego, in my eyes, it's got to be momentum. I mean, 4-0 on the season, a really solid start, and a great win last night, 6-2 over the Morrisville Mustangs. They've just been dominant in these past few games, and if they can carry this momentum into today's game and keep playing in the form that they've been playing in, I don't see many teams that can realistically beat them in their current form. And then I'm going to move over to Plattsburgh now because, I mean, Connor, this is one of the most physical teams, possibly the most physical team in the SUNY Conference, and they're not afraid to send a body flying into the boards. I mean, we saw it last night in the men's game, and the women's team over at Plattsburgh is no different. So, if they can use this attribute early on in the game and sort of rely on that, get the Lakers on their heels, get them backstepping, I think they also have a really good shot at winning this game.
Yeah, and one thing that might make Plattsburgh play a little more physical, as you mentioned, is that entering today's game, Plattsburgh head coach Kevin Houle is going for career win number 500. This man has won 7 national championships for the Plattsburgh Cardinals since the year 2000. He is the ultimate model of consistency. It's really easy to be, not easy, but it's much easier to be good for 2 years to 3 years, but to be able to do this consistently for 24 years since 2000, this shows that he is an all-time great coach.
Yeah, Connor, we did some fact-checking, and Coach Houle had a stint with the Montreal Canadiens as well as a stint with the Team USA national hockey team. So a lot of history. He's been all around, and he's really critically acclaimed here. And we talked about X factors, Connor, but it's time for us to shift over to keys to the game. So what can each team do to win away tonight? I'm going to start with the with the Plattsburgh Cardinals. They own the Oswego State Lakers historically, guys. They lead the series between these two teams 47 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie. I mean, that's in the past 50 years. They have only lost twice to Oswego and tied once. So this matchup has been pretty much the Plattsburgh show all the way from day one. And next up, we've got Score Fast. The Cardinals have scored in the first period in 2 out of 3 games this season, and they've played 3 games. In both games where they scored in the first period and scored the first goal, they've walked away with a win. So getting that early goal is just such a huge momentum builder and can have a massive impact on the outcome of the game, as well as kind of taking down that opposing team's morale and giving yourself some excitement and some hope and something to look forward to for the rest of that game. And last, but certainly not least, you hear it every hockey game you'll ever watch, get pucks in deep. I mean, putting the puck in a dangerous position, plain and simple, is going to turn into shots on net. And if the Cardinals want to get past Lexi Levy, who, as you mentioned, has a stellar save percentage, they're going to need to take a lot of shots today.
And looking at Oswego, my keys, number 1, take advantage of the crowd. It's whiteout weekend, baby, and you're playing your arch rival, the Plattsburgh Cardinals. This crowd's going to be hyped up and ready to go. Use that energy to your advantage and get a quick start out on offense. Number 2, it's time to defy the odds and flip the script. As you just mentioned, the Lakers are 2-47-1 all-time against Plattsburgh. They were 1-3 last year, and that one win was the Lakers' first win in 7 years.
And
time to flip the script.
And Connor, I want to talk a little bit about Oswego's goalies, because we saw Lexi Levy and Mia DeVivo both leaving the ice a little early during warm-ups, and we weren't even sure if Levy was going to get the start today. Of course, the Lakers played a really tough game yesterday against Morrisville, came out 6-2 on top, but fatigue is a really big thing in hockey.
Yeah, with this being a back-to-back game for both of these squads, it'll be really interesting to see, 1, how these goalies look early, and 2, if they continue to play every minute of this game, or if the coaches go to a goalie to the bench substitution halfway through for rest.
And Connor, the guys on the perch might get a little mad at me, but I'm thinking we do some score predictions up here. We've got a little extra time today, so
okay.
Who do you got, and what's the score going to be?
I mean, I got to go with the Lakers. They're 4-0. They haven't really shown any cracks in their armor just yet. I know that they're ranked number 3 in the SUNY preseason polls, and Plattsburgh was tied for that number 1 ranking. But I'm going to go with the Lakers. I think it's going to be a good competitive game. I got the Lakers 3-2 today.
And Connor, that's a great prediction. I'm going to have to disagree, though. The Plattsburgh Cardinals, like you said, 7 national championships, looking for coach's number 500 win as the Plattsburgh head coach, and they're going to go out there, and I think they're going to do it today. 4-2 Plattsburgh. But it's going to be a great game either way. That's all from me and Connor, but we're going to send it down to our lovely sideline reporter, Madeline Cummings, with some news.
Thanks, guys, and I apologize for those technical difficulties earlier. Oswego and Plattsburgh have a ton of history, and so let's just take a minute to look back on this historic matchup. The Lakers and the Cardinals have played each other 50 times over the past 17 years, and of those 50 games, only 2 were Laker victories, with the most recent being the last season. Last time these rivals shared the ice was right here in the Deb last winter, where Plattsburgh took home the dub 4-1. This whiteout game begs the question, will Plattsburgh start their win streak back up, or will Oswego take home their 3rd victory ever against the Cardinals? I'll have more for you later alongside the ice, but that's all for now. WTOP 10 will be right back. Make sure to stay tuned after the break.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty. The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of time.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
It is a cool 50 degrees outside, but things are heating up in the wheelhouse as we are close to puck drop here in the Deborah F. Stanley Arena. Jason Samsel joined alongside Mike Neckers and no, I'm not Mike Neckers, Lucas McGarry and Carter O'Brien. My apologies, sir.
Someone clip that. Well, they're not letting you live that one down, Jason.
Mike is over there.
Mike is over there.
Yeah, I got confused. Okay. And listen, there are plenty of players to watch out for on the ice today. And Carter, what are your players to watch out for today?
Well, for Plattsburgh, I'm going to have to go with Maddie Norton. Maddie Norton leads the Cardinals in shots this year with 12 shots, but unfortunately only one goal. Has struggled finding the back of the net, but just keeps on peppering goalies she's facing. I'm hoping she can tuck one right now. If you have 12 shots and only one goal, you're bound to put one in at some point soon. You're bound.
Oh, I guess that's. I think I'm next for my Plattsburgh player. I want everyone to keep their eye on a player named May Olshansky. She's number 18. She's a veteran, a 4-year leader on this team. She already has 2 assists and a goal, and has a ton of shots on goal already, and has yet to score more. But I really think that she is one of the main leaders and veterans on this team, and she is going to be everywhere on the ice.
Yeah.
And well, for Oswego, I'm going to have to go with starting goaltender Lexi Levy. She's a killer. 4-0, all 4 starts. As my friend up on the press box mentioned earlier, 1.25 goals against average, .943 save percentage. Now, Lucas, if you know puck like I know puck,
You do know puck.
I know puck, you know that that's a good save percentage.
Very, very
Anything
good.
over 900 is insane. A 94 save percentage is absolutely ridiculous. I'm looking to Lexi Levy to shut down the Plattsburgh Cardinals tonight.
Yeah, I mean, for my pick, I could go the easy route and go Mac Hull. She's a stud. She's got a hat trick in her last game. Got a ton of assists too. But I'm going to go with something different. I'm going to go with Simone Bednarek. Already on the season, she has a goal and 2 assists. And on the past years, her stats speak for themselves. She racks up a ton of assists every single year, ton of goals. She's just a fantastic all-around player for the Lakers, and I really think she is going to be a difference maker in this big one.
Yeah, and shout out to Mac Hull, scoring 4 goals already and tying with assists at 3 assists. Now let's go over to picks. What are your guys' picks for the game?
Take it away, Lucas.
I really like the way Oswego has been playing this year. They have a very, very solid squad. However, Plattsburgh basically owns this team when it comes to this side of the rivalry. Like Madeline said, 47 wins and 2 losses is Plattsburgh record against the team. I am going with Plattsburgh 3-1.
Now, I'm going to do something that's really going to make our director, Chris DeLuca, upset. I'm going to switch my original prediction. Never mind, I'm not. I just wanted to pick on him. I'm going to go 4-3 Oswego Lakers tonight. I know I just mentioned that Lexi Levy is going to stand on her head. I feel like Plattsburgh is just a little bit too good. They might find, the holes to get past her, put some pucks in the net. I don't know, but I still feel Oswego's coming out on top tonight.
I think it's going to be a close game, guys. But I have Oswego winning their 3rd matchup for the 3rd time against Plattsburgh, 3-2. And yeah, that's my pick. I think it should be a great game. And guys, any final thoughts before we get into action here?
I'm really excited to see how this game plays out. Both of these teams are insanely stacked, and I really, really hope that this is a competitive matchup.
These are once-in-a-season matchups that you just don't see too often until it's late season or even playoffs. We're really blessed to see 2 good teams facing off this early in the season in SUNY play, too. I'm just so excited to watch this game happen. I don't know I don't know if you guys are as excited as I am. Can't even talk right now.
He's so excited he can't
I
even
just
talk.
want the game to start. I want to see this going on. I want to see Oswego run away with us.
Yeah, it should be a great game. Great matchup between two incredible teams. Again, Jason Samsel joined alongside the unforgettable Lucas McGarry and Carter O'Brien. And we will have puck drop here right after the break. So stay tuned for WTOP 10.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Matt, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close-up of that one.
Broadcast
Look
news.
at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Matt, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close-up of that one.
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Hello and welcome into the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena. My name is Mike Neckers and joined alongside me is Connor Sangus. And Connor, we've got a great matchup tonight between the Oswego State Lakers and the Plattsburgh Cardinals.
Yeah, it's Whiteout weekend, baby, and here we are at the Deb as the Oswego Lady Lakers have their annual whiteout game against the arch rival Plattsburgh State Cardinals. And this is the Lakers' first real test of the season. Plattsburgh Cardinals are the highest-ranked team that they've faced so far in the regular season, and I'm really interested to see how this Laker team sizes up to this test.
Yeah, Connor, and 2 Goliaths in net today with Lexi Levy for the Lakers and Chloe Lewis for the Plattsburgh Cardinals.
Yeah, and this is something we talked about on the pregame show, and I said that they were 2 generational talents for each of their schools, and that's not something that I throw out there lightly. When you look at the stats of these 2 girls just over this year, it's clear that they're 2 of the best in the SUNY Conference.
Yeah, Connor, and our face-off is about to be underway as the Lakers and Cardinals lined up at center ice, and we're off. Bednarik battling, but Hugh gets the puck here, coming up the left side for Plattsburgh. Hugh up the left side behind the net. Nothing there yet, and the Lakers will take it the other way. And Lakers lose the puck there. Tries to find Bednarik up on the right, but unable to get the puck to her. Plattsburgh will swing it across the back, up the right side, and that one will go all the way back for an icing call.
There we go. Ref put his hand up there. It looked like we weren't going to get one to start. But I really want to take a quick shift at number 2, Matt Cole. She leads the team in points here on the season with 4 goals and 3 assists. So I'm really looking to see how she operates here on their Oswego's first offensive zone faceoff of the game.
Yeah, Connor, and here is that first offensive zone faceoff for the Lakers. And like you said, Mac Hull with a hat trick yesterday against Morrisville. Probably looking to get 3 more today, but we'll see what happens. And Lakers get it in the middle there, but unable to get anything done there. Now, Connor, I mentioned in the pregame show getting pucks in deep, and we haven't seen it too much, of course, not even a minute into the first period yet. But getting pucks in deep, I think, is going to be crucial, not just for the Lakers, but also for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's really the biggest way to success in hockey on both sides of the ice. You really want to get pucks in deep, get your offense going, establish that time in the offensive zone, and when you're getting pucks in deep, that also allows you to control the neutral zone, which makes it harder for that other team to get that puck out of their defensive end and set up their offense.
Yeah, Connor, and on the puck now is Elizabeth Cooley chasing it down, unable to get it out, but here comes Ashley McGrath in the corner, pressed up into the boards. That's that physicality we mentioned in the pregame show, and the Lakers on the puck, but the Cardinals are taking it the other way as here comes Regi. Regi's still up the left side, still with the puck, but stopped by Van Dam. Van Dam able to get it out of there. On the puck now is Corbett. Corbett up the right side to Parenti. Parenti unable to get it out, and the Cardinals will get the puck back once again. On it is Orr. Orr hits it all the way up. Settles right behind Levy's goal, and Van Dam's going to take her time on this one and send it the other way up to Cooley. Cooley up the right side. Stopped up there by Balfour. And a little bit of a scuffle here on the right side of the ice, right up against the boards. No one able to get it, but the Cardinals will get it in their defensive end, look to clear and start a new attack. Majewski loses the puck up on Plattsburgh's defensive end. Majewski hustles back, though, with a big bash into the wall right in front of me and Connor here. And the Lakers on the defensive now. Emma Holmes with the puck.
Number 10, Jaden Kelly, just got hit with a tow truck from this Oswego defense, and be physical was one of those keys we talked about earlier in the game, and we could see Plattsburgh already being physical just under 3 minutes into this game.
And Connor, that one could not have felt good. I mean, right into the boards, right in front of Oswego's bench as well, but the Lakers recover and are trying to get the puck out of their defensive end now. A little bit of a scrum there, no one able to get the puck, but the Lakers come out with it. Up the left side comes Corbett. Corbett puts one into the boards there. That's Corbett putting Megan Forsyth into the boards, and then up to the right side. Majewski across the middle, a shot, a save, and the Lakers unable to finish on that one. A huge save there from Chloe Lewis. Way to get down and block that shot with her padding. And the Lakers on the attack once again. Lewis with the puck in net, and Lewis just sends it up the left side, trying to get it out and give her team a chance to reset and recoup. Lewis again with the puck. And sends it behind the net, but there's a Laker there waiting for it. Oswego pressing very high right now. And back up top. Here comes Pethrick around the back of the net. Over to Burke. Burke up top. Kirkostas on the puck. Kirkostas loses it, but the puck's still in Laker possession as there is Tessa Mucha. Back up to Kirkostas, goes past her, and the Cardinals will clear the other side. Cardinals still press up against the boards. Like I mentioned, Connor, the Lakers pressing high. And this is not something that we've seen from the Lakers so far this season as the Cardinals come up the ice.
Yeah, and I'm really impressed with that shift there and that offensive zone time of possession stretch that the Lakers just had. That's literally what we talk about, getting pucks in deep, forcing Plattsburgh to have to continuously defend in their zone, and Oswego really spent about a minute in that offensive zone consistently, trying to set up their offense and get things going here.
Yeah, Connor, and here's Burke on the puck, swings it up top to Mac Hull, one-on-one with the defender, goes past, and loses the puck. Just a little too far to the left, unable to get a shot on net there, but a really good opportunity for the Lakers, and Hull will be upset that she squandered that one.
Yeah, Matt Cole almost looked like she had a Connor McDavid highlight of crossing through 2 defenders there, but it wasn't meant to be.
And Plattsburgh swings it across the back to Adriana Urban. Urban loses the puck to Hull. Hull on it still. Bednarik swings it all the way back to the defense, and Van Dam will help reset with Riley Preston. Sends it back up, and Plattsburgh lets that one go through. No icing call on that one. Looks like Lewis was looking for one, but was not going to get it. Up to Wall. Wall comes across the middle, swings it over to McLean. McLean hits it all the way up the right side of the ice. Levy behind the net, controls the puck, swings it right back out to her teammates, and the Lakers will start another attack here. And Cooley loses the puck or takes it the other way for Plattsburgh, but loses it as well. And that one will go up the right side and right to Lexi Levy, who settles it nicely for her defender. And Plattsburgh with a shot there. Looked like an attempted shot by Sue-Ann Cho, but nothing goes for her. Here's Cooley up to the middle to Parenti. Parenti to the left side for McGrath. McGrath, again, the Lakers being very physical here, something we haven't seen a whole lot of, and a save by Chloe Lewis. Never really a doubt on that one, though. Lakers still in a dangerous position, though, as here comes Orr up the left side for Plattsburgh. Plattsburgh in an even 3-on-3 with 2 Lakers trailing, and just like that, it'll be a 5-on-2 as Plattsburgh elects to bring in a new line. Lakers trying to get this one out of danger. And Cooley hits it up to Corbett. Corbett over to Parenti. Parenti loses it, but it goes right over to Jaceel. Jaceel all the way up the left side behind the net, and Plattsburgh will take it the other way as here comes Balfour. And Connor, a lot of loose pucks in the middle so far this game. No team really dominating possession to any extent.
Yeah, we haven't even seen a shot on goal yet here as we're about 6 minutes through. We haven't seen a stoppage in play either.
And perhaps we spoke a little too soon as there's Majewski trying to get the rebound in there, and a really good double save there by Chloe Lewis to keep the Cardinals at 0-0.
Yeah, that's your typical announcer jinx right there. Just when we're talking about a lack of offense, we get a nice little scoring chance for the Lakers here.
And here's Kelly pressing. Petherick misses the puck, but she'll have a little time to track back and get it. Petherick will take it around the back of the net and swing it back with a little deke there. Majewski loses it in a dangerous spot, sends it right to the Plattsburgh offense, and the Lakers will get a power play here on a tripping call, Connor. What a series of events we just had. I mean, we saw Majewski try and send it back to Levy. Levy not ready for it, and a Plattsburgh attacker right between Levy and Majewski. So that's just really a bad read there out on the ice.
Yeah, that's just a cardinal sin of defending. You never want to give a pass to your goaltender right over the heart middle of the ice, especially when the opposing team is literally right in your zone.
Yeah, Connor, not what you want to see if you're Mark Digby down on the Oswego sideline, but on the bright side for Oswego, they do get a power play out of it thanks to a tripping call that Megan Smith made happen. And Van Dam on the puck now. It'll go back to Oswego's defensive zone, but of course no icing is ever going to be called here as the Lakers have an extra player on the ice. And Van Dam still with it, swings it over to Hull. Matt Hull, last night's 3-time goal scorer, swings it up right to the Plattsburgh defense. And Connor, the Lakers really unable to even get the puck moving around in Plattsburgh's defensive zone right now, and apparently not even able to get it out of their own defensive zone while a player up on the ice.
Yeah, through about over 30 seconds into this power play, the Lakers haven't even gotten an offensive threat, let alone a shot.
And a huge scuffle there in front of goal, but Lakers didn't even take a shot on net there. Still no shots on net. I'm not sure if our scoreboard is working up here, Connor, because it says no shots on net, but we've definitely had a couple. And here comes Van Dam, right up the middle, over to Cooley. Cooley tries to swing it through, but off of Rugi's foot. And Parenti hits it all the way back to Lauren Schell. Lauren Schell trying to get it to the other side, looks for Bednarik, but a little too much speed on that puck. Chloe Lewis, and that'll be an icing call. And now the Lakers with a defensive face-off while a man up on the ice.
Yeah, and that's certainly not what you want to see. That first power play unit really couldn't generate any offense whatsoever. Didn't even really test goaltender Chloe Lewis. Here's the second unit getting a neutral zone face-off here. Jaden Kelly, the center, number 10, the one who was originally tripped to start this penalty. Let's see if they can start something here.
Yeah, and Kelly will win that one against Conlon. Lakers on the defensive now. Get it up the right side. But Plattsburgh will take it the other way. A 2-on-1, a 1-on-none here. But Plattsburgh unable to chase it down. That's Ava Vareka trying to get there. But the Lakers now with a chance as Lauren Schell's coming up the right side. Mac Hull's with her. And nothing there. A big shot into the boards there as McGrath is fighting for the puck. And again, that physicality we mentioned in the pregame show is very visible here today. And Lakers still with it. Here's Mucha on the right side. Mucha sends it down to McGrath. Back to Mucha. Over to Shell. Shell looks for a shot right off the glass. And Corbett on the puck now. Corbett hits it over to McGrath. McGrath has to do a little chasing, but Shell on the puck. And with 11:30 on the clock, the Plattsburgh Cardinals return to full strength. And Cardinals with an opportunity here now in front of the Lakers net, but in the middle of a substitution, so a little difficult to get something going for him there as Pethrick swings it around the back for Oswego and tries to get something going the other way. That one goes up looking for Kirkostas, but nothing is there. And Plattsburgh with another opportunity here. Here comes Orr, and Orr's pass a little behind. Lakers come the other way again as Kirkostas. Kirkostas slowed down a little bit there, but still chasing the puck. Kirkostas by herself as the Lakers bring in a new line. And Plattsburgh will have a chance to take it the other way, but Kirkostas is relentless out here, Connor.
Yeah, Kirkostas is a one-man show over here. Pretty much the only Laker getting extended zone pressure for about 10 seconds there during that sequence.
And here's Lizzie Burke on the puck trying to get something going for Oswego. And Kirkostas again, Connor, just an absolute workhorse out here on the ice, fighting for every single puck against you this time. And it'll go over to May Olshansky. Goes across the ice all the way. Lexi Levy will put the glove up, and it'll be an icing call. So the Lakers will have another offensive face.
Yeah, and one thing I want to talk about here is just how physical these two teams have been throughout the course of these first opening 10 minutes. I mean, a big complaint that some people have in women's hockey is the lack of speed and the lack of physicality, but you're not seeing that here today. You could tell that these teams are rivals. They don't like each other, and I feel like if you take a look at the hit stats throughout this opening period, you could really see that.
Yeah, and Mac Hull on the Helen Van Dam on the puck now trying to get something going once again for the Lakers as here comes Ashley McGrath across the middle and a chance for the Lakers, but Cooley unable to get her stick on that puck coming across, and the Lakers will try again here. Up to Preston from Parenti. And the Cardinals will swing it across the back and start an attack coming the other way. Van Dam one-on-one here with Ruge. And the Cardinals will bring it back to the backside. Yu on the puck now, trying to find someone. And Connor, I've been saying Yu's name a whole lot today. Saw Young Yu has been a presence defensively.
Yeah, she's really been the anchor of this Plattsburgh defense. That's done a great job, even though the majority of this game, I'd say the Lakers have spent inside their offensive zone. Plattsburgh defense has done a great job of shutting them down.
Yeah, Connor in a scuffle in front of goal now. Plattsburgh with another shot, saved by Levy, and again a shot, but no good. And the Lakers very grateful to have Lexi Levy between the pipes right now. And another shot, Levy finally covers, and the Lakers are going to take a second to breathe here because, oh my goodness, Connor.
And just as we were talking about the extended offensive zone time that the Lakers had throughout the first 10 minutes of this opening period, Plattsburgh now with 9:25 left on the clock, really finally able to rack up some shots on goal as now our scoreboard's working, and Plattsburgh got 3.
Yeah, Connor, and the Lakers happy to get a new line in there. Of course, the legs out there, I'm sure, very tired after fighting off that high press from Plattsburgh for almost 3 minutes there. As here comes the face-off for the Lakers, it'll be Megan Smith, and it'll be Emily Kasperzak for the Cardinals. And a shot from Plattsburgh again. Levy tries to catch, but unable to, and the Lakers get that one out of there. Here comes Bednarik up the right side, and Hull chasing it down. Glove goes up. No icing is given, though. Once again, Chloe Lewis not happy about this call. You can see her shaking her head at the referee, but we will keep on playing, and the Lakers battling in the corner. Up the left side. Across to the right. Here's Sue-Ann Cho. Sue-Ann Cho over to Emma McLean. McLean swings it around the back. Balfour on the puck now. Goes back to McLean. McLean in the corner. Bodied by the Lakers here, I believe. That's Simone Bednarik doing the bodying there. And here comes Shea Jasile the other way. But Plattsburgh and Oswego are getting physical here today, Connor. Only the first period. We've only seen one penalty, but we've seen a lot of big hits. As we've got a broken stick out on the ice now, a Plattsburgh player. They will bring in some fresh legs there, and Lakers will take it the other way. At least they will try to. And here comes Mac Hull up the left side. Hits that one nice and far. And Lewis, again, looking to be frustrated with the referee, trying to figure out why she's not getting any icing calls.
Yeah, I mean, I got to agree with the refs, though. I mean, the previous one before this, Mac Hull did a really great job of winning that race to that puck. And on this one, it was just a simple pass along the boards. I agree with all these calls that the refs had made so far, but it's got to be frustrating if you're Lewis wanting that stoppage in play.
Yeah, and Corbett pressed up against the boards in front of Oswego's bench here. The Lakers will take it up the right side as here's Jenna Majewski. Majewski holds down a defender, able to get the puck in front of net, and a chance for the Lakers, cleared out by a flying body. And that's Molly Ridgey for Plattsburgh, putting her body on the line and blocking that shot. And it'll come all the way around the back. Levy will handle it very easily, and the Lakers will try and go the other way. As here's Tilly Pethrick up to Majewski. Majewski looks for someone. No one in the middle for her there, though. And Lakers trying to bring on a new line as off comes Corbett. In come Mucha and Kirkostas. Two absolute workhorses out here on the ice, but a chance for Plattsburgh, blocked by Pethrick. And another shot just wide of the net. Plattsburgh still on the puck, though, as here comes Ashlyn O'Hara. O'Hara tries to swing it across the back of the net, but nothing there. Pethrick just gets it out of there. And here's Yu once again on the puck. Yu hits it back to O'Hara. O'Hara tries to find someone across the middle, but no one is there, as here's Kirkostas on the puck once again for the Lakers. Kirkostas over to Pethrick. Pethrick swings it up top to Burke. Burke unable to get anything out of it, and it'll go back on Oswego's defensive end. Sydney Pinty chasing it down. Defender right on her, though, as that's Ashley O'Hara. And the Lakers trying to get it out of there still. Kirkostas on the puck, loses it. And Ridgey just looking for something across the middle, and there it is. Can they get a shot off? Yu across the middle again, but just behind the shooter. And the Lakers will have a chance to take it the other way now, as here comes, just kidding, the Plattsburgh Cardinals take it right back. And Oswego now with a chance here, 1-on-none, a shot saved by Chloe Lewis. Ashley McGrath unable to put that one away. And what a save that was by Chloe Lewis. Absolutely phenomenal, Connor.
Yeah, that was an amazing scoring chance by McGrath there. Just kind of got lost on a breakaway, but that's why Chloe Lewis is that generational talent. Able to stand tall, hug that post, and literally give McGrath nothing to shoot at.
Yeah, Connor. And Lauren Schell on the puck now for Oswego. Makes one defender miss and is just trying to clear it out and give the Lakers some sort of offensive opportunity here. And Plattsburgh with a chance here, tries to cut across the middle. Unable to get there, though, as the Lakers will take it the other way. Again, here's Lauren Schell on the puck. And up the left side comes Erica Parenti chasing down. And Lakers unable to take that one. A little bit of a mishap there from Elizabeth Cooley. But the Lakers again, here's Cooley with Parenti to her right. Bednarik coming in off the bench. And a good attacking chance here for the Lakers. A shot off the back of the net somehow. And the Cardinals will take it the other way. Cardinals lose track of the puck. That's Francis. Still have control as here comes Sue-Ann Cho. Cho loses it. Lakers lose it right back. And Bednarik with the puck now. Looking up the wing to Megan Smith. She'll find her. Smith up the right side. Tripped up by the official, but here's Mac Hull on the left side now as the puck swings across. And here comes Molly Ridgey. Molly Ridgey accompanied by May Olshansky, and neither of the Plattsburgh Cardinals involved in that play, able to get it up on an offensive attack. A stick down on the ice back behind Plattsburgh's net. Not sure how long that one's been there, Connor, but we'll find out, I'm sure. Bednarik on the puck now. And Bednarik gets it back off of a tip pass. Bednarik looking across the middle. Here's Corbett. Corbett beats one, but loses the puck to Ridgey. And Ridgey tries to take it the other way with a teammate with her. Levy just bats that one away from her goal, says no, thank you. And the Cardinals still on the offensive, but it looks like they will try and bring in some fresh legs here. Lakers trying to take it the other way now as it's Jaden Kelly loses the puck. Lakers still have it. There's Corbett. Over to Coley. Coley finds Van Dam. Van Dam up to Majewski. Majewski with Kelly with her. A shot just over the shoulder of Chloe Lewis. A little high, but a great shot from Majewski. And the Lakers pressing high once again, Connor, kind of what we saw earlier on in this first period. And possibly a breakaway opportunity here for the Cardinals. A shot saved by Lexi Levy and covered.
That's a great job by Levy. And as you mentioned, that high press, one of the disadvantages is if you're not able to keep that puck in that offensive zone, it's very easy for you to get caught out of position on defense, and we've seen that a couple times throughout this game, which is one of the big reasons why Plattsburgh, while they only have 6 shots compared to the Lakers 3, they are doubling them in that category.
Yeah, Connor, and what a save that was by Levy to keep it at 0 apiece. I mean, a great defensive first period, and we've had a lot of good offensive opportunities as well, but these goaltenders' plays have just been so phenomenal. And Lakers still on the defensive here. Plattsburgh trying to find the back of the net, but the Lakers will have a little sigh of relief here as here's Pinty trying to get it up the left side. And play will stop, and we will have a neutral face-off, Connor.
Yeah, and I'm really interested here to see who wins this neutral zone faceoff and throughout the final 3 minutes of this first half can establish that offensive zone time of possession that we've talked about. Both teams are kind of flip-flop over the course of this opening period. Let's see who holds it to end it.
Yeah, and here's Petherick on the backside. Swings it up the right side over to Lizzie Burke. Lizzie Burke still on the puck. A body goes flying. And that one's Tessa Mucha. Gets right back up and keeps battling for the puck. And the Lakers stuck in the corner with the Cardinals now. Still stuck in the corner, just waiting for someone to make a move, someone to get the puck out of there. And the Cardinals will do it as here comes you the other way. A chance for the Cardinals. 2-on-2 with one defender trailing. A shot saved by Levy with the stick. A great save there. Again to keep it 0-0. And you still on the puck. Swings it up top. Here's Wall on it now. You with her. Swings it over to Urban. Urban tries to swing it back behind the net, but the Lakers intercept and will try and go the other way. But Lizzie Burke unable to get that one, and in will come 3 new sets of legs in Parenti, Cooley, and McGrath for Oswego. And Lexi Levy is going to put the hand up, get that icing call that she's been waiting for oh so long, get a nice little break in here for the Lakers and for the Cardinals, and will reset down in Plattsburgh's defensive end.
Yeah, nice little break for the Lakers. They get the opportunity to change lines. Obviously, Plattsburgh doesn't because they're the team that committed that icing. But on the second game of back-to-backs, these are the matchups you really want to look for. What team is fresher, and having the opportunity to change bodies might prove faithful for the Lakers here.
Yeah, Connor, and that was a scary one if you're a Plattsburgh fan right there. Chloe Lewis able to cover, but just some confusion on the faceoff, and the puck ends up right in front of their net.
Both teams, I've noticed, have had a little bit of confusion deep in their own zones, kind of giving up the puck right in front of their goalies, and they're getting bailed out by their goalies here, but that's not going to happen all game.
Yeah, and Parenti will line up for the faceoff here for Oswego against Molly Ridgie. Said her name a lot, too. She's been an offensive presence out there so far today. And looks like there's a little holdup on the faceoff, but here it is now, Parenti and Ridgie. And stopped here. Looks like the referees are going to try this one again with a different player for Oswego. It's going to be Ashley McGrath this time. McGrath battling, pushed down on top of the puck. Lakers get the puck, though. And across the back, Parenti chasing it down. Parenti still with it. Swings it back across, trying to find a teammate. Official once again getting a little bit in the way here, Connor. And a chance for the Lakers, but nothing goes as here come the Cardinals the other way. And it's Olshansky on the puck, hits it up the left side. No one there. The Lakers trying to get it out is Riley Preston. McGrath on the puck. Parenti battling as well. Behind Levy's net now. And once again, Riley Preston up the right side, but unable to get it out of harm's way. Levy's just going to cover this one, Connor. The Lakers look to be in a bit of confusion here.
Yeah, and that's a smart rule. You have a veteran goaltender there. When you notice your defense is out of position and kind of getting taken advantage of, you want to dive on that puck, give them the opportunity to either regroup or, as we're seeing here, get a completely new line on this ice and hopefully win this defensive zone faceoff if you're the Lakers.
Yeah, Connor, and Emily Kasperzak on the face here for the Cardinals, who've been pressing so high. And she's going to lose this one if you're a Cardinals fan, not too good for you. But they're going to get it right back. I mean, the Cardinals, we've seen it so far this period, kind of just the high press going back and forth from end to end, Connor.
Yeah, it's certainly been implemented by both teams, and both teams are kind of having the same results, I'd say.
Yeah, and the Lakers still on the defensive here. Cardinals looking for a goal, possibly a tripping call there, but nothing's going to get called. And across it comes a Balfour, a shot. Once again, caught by Lexi Levy right in the chest there. But the Lakers are giving up a lot of these deep shots. I'm not sure what do you think Lexi Levy is thinking out there if they're taking all these deep shots on her?
I mean, Lexi Levy is asking for a little bit of help. She obviously wants this puck out of her zone. As a goalie, your life's easier when the puck's in the other end, obviously. But you never want to take all these shots so early in these opening periods because it can wear you down. And that's really big considering Levy also started last night for the Lakers.
Yeah, Connor, and Mac Hall just had to make a little stick exchange after hers snapped in half on the ice. But she's still out there battling, and here's Jaceel and Coley both on the puck. And Lakers coming up the left side now, try to swing it across to Bednarik. A little miscommunication there, though, and Balfour will take it the other way for Plattsburgh. Balfour up the left side, looking for someone across the middle, swings it behind the goal, across the middle, right in front of net, and a missed chance there from Tessa Morris, the freshman at Plattsburgh. And the Lakers and Cardinals still battling. A lot of play on the boards here today, as here's Balfour again, swings it back up top, a shot, and tipped by Levy into the netting by her stick.
And this has been a physical period. I know we talked about this in the pregame. We mentioned it a little bit, but they're another takedown along these boards. I mean, I don't even want to go down these boards because I guarantee you half of these players are going to be waking up sore tomorrow after the hits that we've seen in this opening period.
Well, absolutely, Connor, and the Cardinals win another faceoff. Here's Yu, goes for a slap shot. Petherick blocks it with her chest, and will take it the other way for the Lakers. As up the left side comes Rachel Corbett. Corbett gets it in deep, and Majewski's there waiting, unable to get the puck, though. Majewski still on the puck, battling, and takes someone out there. Looks like a little confusion, maybe got slipped up, but taking a body out here on the ice, Connor. Might need some rusties after this game. And the Cardinals behind the net now, trying to get something in front so they can get a shot off on Lexi Levy. Yu will send it right behind the net, bounce it off the boards. And the Cardinals unable to get to that one. The Lakers with a chance to chase down and do something, but that will do it for the first period. And Connor, the score might not show it, but what an exciting period that was.
Yeah, it's still 0-0 after one, but these are two highly competitive teams. We mentioned their preseason rankings. Plattsburgh coming in tied with SUNY Cortland for that #1 ranking, and the Lakers just behind at the #3. These look like two teams with deep SUNYAC playoff aspirations, and we've seen that so far through this opening period.
And Connor, if you're Mark Digby for the Oswego State Lakers, what are you thinking he's going to say to his team here in the locker room?
I mean, they got to get out to a faster start. They didn't have a shot on goal for the first over 10 minutes of this period, only 4 through the opening period, and that's a stat that's kind of dominated this matchup historically between Oswego and Plattsburgh, with the Lakers averaging less than 1 goal every single time they play Plattsburgh.
And Connor, I'll ask you the same question about Kevin Houle for Plattsburgh. What do you think he's saying to his team?
I think he's telling them to keep doing what they're doing. You know, they had the majority of the better offensive chances, I would say, the better time in the zone. Their defense has played a lot better. Obviously, both teams got caught out of position with that high press, but I think both coaches will look to improve on that, and we should see a better fundamentally defensive period in the second period.
And Connor, we talked about physicality, and we talked about it all throughout the period, but how about these two goaltenders?
Yeah, I mean, we gave you the matchup beforehand. We told you how good they were, and so far, shutout through one period. Both goalies have stopped every shot they faced, and they're both living up to that very high save percentage that both carried into this game.
And folks, we're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Madeline Cummings, who is rinkside with grad student Jaden Kelly of the Oswego State Lakers. Madeline, take it away. And never mind, looks like Madeline's having some technical difficulties, so we are going to keep on talking up here. Connor, the Zamboni is flying around up here, giving high fives out to everyone up against the glass, and we are going to send it to a quick break, but don't go anywhere, because when we come back, you'll hear from Jason Samsel, Lucas McGarry, and Carter O'Brien over on the perch right here on WTOP 10.
La 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 la. Breathe. La 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 la. La 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 la. Freeze.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
And it could be your last chance to see one occur for 2 decades, as the next time one will be visible over the continental U.S.
He's May 84. Yarrow told police in the hospital that he had pressed the doorbell and waited.
They mix with oxygen and nitrogen and become briefly
One period is in the books here in the Deborah F. Stanley Arena. Jason Samsel joined alongside Carter O'Brien and Lucas McGarry. And guys, what an incredible first period. What are your guys' thoughts?
I'm gonna disagree with you a little bit. Not the most incredible first period. A little slow, in my opinion. Both teams started out definitely a little sloppy. I feel like there were some missed passes on both sides, and I feel like both teams are just trying to measure themselves out in that first period. That's more what it was.
I definitely wouldn't say it was a great period. It was pretty uneventful, obviously. Scored 0-0, but there was 18 shots during that period. Goaltenders are playing great, and I also think both teams are just having trouble finding those chances in front. They're getting shots, obviously, but they might not be exact quality shots that the teams want. It's more just sending it on net, hoping that something comes of it. I think it just has to do with how evenly matched these teams are, honestly. They're essentially equals. It's like having Oswego face off against Oswego right now. Of course it's going to be 0-0 at the end of one.
Yeah, Carter, as you mentioned, it was evenly matched throughout the period. Look at the comparison between the two teams. Plattsburgh leads Oswego in shots 15-12, so very close there. And shots on goal around the same even strength there, 11 for Plattsburgh, 7 for Oswego. So, guys, I mean, we talk about the slow start for both teams. What do you think is the key for both these teams to pick up the momentum?
I think for Plattsburgh, it's definitely going to be rebounds. Lexi Levy was having a little trouble keeping and maintaining that first shot. She's losing a couple within the blue paint and within that low slot area. Plattsburgh is bound to capitalize on that, especially if it keeps happening throughout the game. She's got to start controlling her rebounds and making sure that she's making the save and stopping the play, or making the save and getting the puck out of the middle of the ice.
Yeah, I mean, I love what you just said. Plattsburgh definitely has the opportunity to. Lexi, she's having trouble collecting the puck on a couple of different occasions, and that's where you need someone right there in front, like we were talking about last night with the men's game. Gritty play.
Goals.
Those are the type of goals we love to see. It's just grit. And I feel like Plattsburgh definitely has an opportunity to do that as long as they are in the right spot. And right now, they just aren't setting themselves up the way they want to. And for Oswego, I think they're playing well. They're just not enough intensity as of right now. And I think they need to touch up on the simple stuff. They're missing a lot of easy short passes. They're not connecting on the longer passes that they want to hit to open up for breakaways. So I think for them, connecting to that simple, or figuring out that simple stuff like connections, definitely opens up pathways for a lot more stuff.
Yeah, well, guys, it may have started off slow, but it was chippy early on. There was a lot of physicality on both sides. It was insane, to put it lightly. It just looked like Istanbul out there with the bodies flying everywhere, puck flying everywhere, sticks broken in half. I mean, how do both teams respond to the physicality? How do you think both teams responded? How impressed have you been?
I mean, me and Carter were sitting down in the front row, and I think it was less than 3 minutes in, we'd already seen two players collide and take each other out. We did, like you said, we saw a stick breaking. There's been a lot of physicality. One of the girls got shoved up right in front of Carter and I up at the glass. Very, very interesting moment. But yeah, I like the way that both teams, yes, it's a 0-0 score, but the chippiness and the physicality is what makes a rivalry like this interesting, and you don't need as much scoring because this game is still filled with intensity.
In a game like this, I think the only thing that's going to happen as far as physicality-wise is it's just going to increase. There's not going to be a single slowdown on amount of physical, the bodies being thrown around, the sticks breaking, going hard into those puck battles. I don't think that's going to stop whatsoever. If anything, the coaches are telling their players right now, more of that. Keep it up. Go harder. Get them off the puck. Win those one-on-one battles. Turn around and make something happen. I really want to shout out Tilly Pethrick. She is getting her body in front of the puck. 2 block shots, and not only that, but Lucas and I saw it. She's a woman on a mission right now. She is dialed. She is dialed right now. So I'm expecting a little bit more from her. I feel like she's going to start throwing the body in front of the net, really clearing out, making it easier for Lexi Levy in these next 2 periods.
Yeah, we saw broken plays, broken sticks, and broken shots from both goalies. And how impressed have you guys been with the goalie battle here for Plattsburgh? For Oswego, Lexi Levy already up to 11 saves on the game, just through one period. And on the other side for Plattsburgh, Chloe Lewis has 7 saves as well. So how impressed have you been with the goalie plays thus far?
It's perfect. They're both 1,000% goalie saves. I mean, there's not much else you can ask for as a team. You go, hey, goalie, can you stop the shots? And they're like, okay, And that's pretty much what they've been doing. There's really not much else I can say about that. Both goalies are playing phenomenally. Oswego has been putting shots on Chloe Lewis. She's blocking them. Not too much difficulty. Lexi Levy, there have been a couple of scary instances with her, but nothing she can't handle. She's a pro. She's a vet. She knows exactly what she's doing in those high-intensity moments. So I think for them, keep playing the way you're playing. You guys are both playing really, really well.
I love a good goalie battle. I love when both goalies are locked in and they're not letting anything get by them. That makes the game even more intense because it makes those few that do get by mean even more when they do. And I really hope that both goalies can continue this and keep it a 0-0 game or a 1-1 game if it happens. That'll only increase the intensity through this game. That'll only increase the passion that we get out of these players. And I hate to say it, but I don't want to see a goal because I'm enjoying watching these goalies go back and forth right now. It's amazing.
Yeah, very quickly, guys, if you're the coach for both teams, what are you saying to your girls in the locker room?
Don't change a thing. Keep on pressing. Don't change a thing. Just get on the puck when it's free and keep on trying to shoot. The rebounds are going to go. We saw last night, obviously different team, men's and women's, but rebounds work. If you pepper that second, that third, that fourth opportunity, the goalie just can't keep up. You're going to get it in the back of the net. And that's universal across all hockey. So they just got to get on the puck. Both teams get on the puck and keep on shooting.
Yeah, I mean, Carter's got everything. I don't need to say anything else. For me, it would just be up the intensity even more. It's going to work at some point. Someone's going to break through that barrier and score that first goal. And I think for Kevin Hool, who is trying to pick up, I think, his 500th win. So maybe he's asking his team for a little bit of an extra, hey guys, can you pick up my 500th win for me? That'd be great. But for Mark Digby, obviously he's very good at keeping his level-headed players on track. And I think for them, just like I said, intensity on both sides, someone will break through.
Yeah, well, guys, both two important things to watch out for the game in the second period. I'm just wondering, with Oswego's defense, the defense on both sides has been really good, and we saw a lot of control of the puck on both sides. So, what are your guys' thoughts on trying to keep control of the puck in the second period?
I think for me, like I said earlier, touch up on all of the simple stuff. It's just connecting on those passes that they seem easy, they seem routine, but then you mess it up and you lose the possession. So I think for them, really solidifying and getting a hold of the puck and holding on to it and then making those passes crisp, making them clean. Obviously, easier said than done, but I feel like that is a big, big thing that both teams can work on.
I think Plattsburgh, if any team is going to have to lock down, it's going to have to be Plattsburgh locking down in front of their net. Oswego probably feels a little bit more comfortable letting Lexi Levy make those first two saves or whatnot. But if you look at the face-off percentages right now, Oswego is up 8-5. Face-offs are important. That's who's getting the puck. That's who's starting the play. That's who's controlling the game, essentially. So I think if you're not going to win those face-offs, you got to at least be strong on defense to make sure that the face-offs won don't mean anything for that other team.
Yeah, and another critical point to watch out for in this second period is the power plays. When Oswego's on power plays, they're 0 for 1 right now in power play, but throughout the season, they are tied first in the SUNY with power play goals, 5 with Buffalo State. So, guys, what does Oswego have to do in the power play situations to find the bottom of the net?
I mean, besides the one that we just saw where they missed it, keep doing what you're doing. 5 power play girls early into the season, very, very impressive. And I think just finding a way to sneak through that Plattsburgh very, very good defense and rip shots onto Chloe Lewis, you're going to have success. You just need to be patient and you need to set up.
I mentioned pregame the Achilles heel of Plattsburgh with their power play, and they're not doing very well this year. Power play is, again, one of those universal hockey things where you just have to be converting. And it's when it comes to this game, when it comes to Oswego's,
I just want to throw it right out to Madeline Cummings, our sideline reporter. I don't mean to cut you off, but we'll throw it down to our sideline reporter, Madeline Cummings, with a report.
Thanks, guys. I am here with Girl Scout Troop 10077. And what are you girls here doing today? I'll ask you. What are you here today for? You don't know? What are we here for?
Watching the Lakers play hockey.
You're watching the Lakers play hockey? And are you having a good time so far?
Yes!
Yeah?
Watching them. We're also skating around on the rink.
You're little Lakers too? Oh my goodness, you're doing double duty. You are too? And are you having so much fun?
We got a puck from a guy that came over here. She gave her a puck. From a guy who came over here.
You got a puck? That is the coolest thing ever. That is the coolest thing ever. And are you learning anything here today? Are you learning anything? No. You're just having fun? A lot of fun. And I will send it back up to the guys on the perch. Thank you so much. Can I have the camera?
Well, welcome back into the Steve Levy press box. Sorry to cut off our friends at the perch, but there's a minute 10 left on this clock between periods as we hear some bells start ringing. I think that means the Lakers and Cardinals are coming back out on the ice, Connor.
Yeah, and here we go. Time for period number 2. After what was a very entertaining first period, Plattsburgh's ahead in the shot category 11-7, and I would argue that they're also ahead in the terms of quality offensive scoring chances too. Both of these defenses incorporating the high press early. It'll be interesting to see not only if they stick with that, but also if they could kind of clean up those defensive misfortunes that they've had because of that high press.
Yeah, Connor, a very even first period there, very end-to-end. And one thing we will say is that we've only had one penalty in this game, one power play for the Oswego State Lakers, and they were unable to capitalize on it. So we'll see how that affects them going into the second period, see if anyone is able to capitalize on a power play before the end of this game and net a goal. Because honestly, Connor, with these two goalies in net, it's going to be tough to score for either team.
Certainly, it kind of almost has the feeling of whoever scores first might walk away with the win in this one.
Yeah, Connor, and the face-off is about to start. As here we go, the buzzer sounds, the Lakers are ready, the Cardinals are awaiting, and the official with the puck in his hand blows the whistle, and we're off once again. But they say no, the clock's not ready to go up here on the scoreboard. Connor still says 0.00, so we're gonna have to try one more time.
Yeah, and that's important. There we go, now we got the 20 minutes up, but it says we're in period 3.
We'll take it, I guess. It'll be Emma McLean and Megan Smith on the face. Megan Smith comes out with this one for the Lakers up the left side. Smith sends it up to Bednarik. Bednarik chasing, unable to get there, and it'll be Urban trying to take it the other way for the Cardinals, but Lakers not giving up that easy. Mac Hull still on the puck, and coming the other way is Kate Conlon for the Cardinals up the left side, and chasing now is Ciara Wall. Wall unable to get there, and the Lakers will send it the other way. Bednarik up the left side for the Lakers, and gets just past Conlon. Hull on the puck. Little stuck up, but they'll get it across over to Riley Preston. Preston beats one defender and tries to hit it up the ice. Gets taken out there. And we've got a little dog pile over here in the corner, Connor. Not sure what's going on, but no one able to get the puck off of the wall right now.
Yeah, we saw a lot of that in that first period too. A lot of bodies getting piled up in these corners, and it's been very physical out there to start.
Yeah, Connor and McGrath on the defensive now. Preston on it. Battling with the Cardinals and puts a body up against the boards once again. Connor, this physicality did not go anywhere after that first period. Van Dam comes in for the Lakers on the defensive, and the Cardinals will take it the other way, or hits it up the left side. No one is there. Levy puts the glove up, and the officials say icing. So it'll be a defensive face for the Plattsburgh Cardinals, and the Lakers with another opportunity to put some shots on net.
Before we take a look at this offensive zone faceoff for the Lakers, I just want to say a great job by Helen Van Dam there, number 3, realizing that Shane Jaziel was almost losing that race, and great job by her of being alert and really getting on her horse to make sure that Oswego gets this offensive zone faceoff because of that icing.
Yeah, and speaking of Van Dam, here she is, hits it up the left side. A chance for the Lakers, Parenti right in front of net, but just a bad angle there. Really tough to score that one anytime. And coming up the ice now is Olshansky, a shot. Levy pats that one away. And Cooley on the puck now. Cooley trying to take it up the right. Pressed heavily by the Plattsburgh Cardinals. And Cho's going to send it back into the Lakers' defensive zone. Behind the net now for the Cardinals is Molly Ridgie. Ridgie battling here with Helen Van Dam. No one able to get it out. Ridgie does so. And it'll go back over to Elizabeth Cooley. Cooley up the right side. Plattsburgh puts it right back where it was 2 seconds ago. But Van Dam with some time now as the Cardinals will bring in some fresh legs. Van Dam swings it across to McGrath. McGrath up the left side, just puts that puck out. Tries to see if a teammate can get there, and Parenti is chasing. But Cho does very well to get that one out of harm's way. Cardinals try to come across a miscommunication there as Morris was coming across the middle. Hit it up the left side. And that'll be another icing call and another offensive face-off and another opportunity for the Oswego State Lakers.
Yeah, and let's see if they could finally break through and get that first shot on goal of this second period. Down 12 shots to 7 now.
Yeah, Connor, and the only statistic the Lakers are not behind in right now is face-offs won. They are leading 10-5. So certainly not all bad for the Lakers, and like I said, it's been a great end-to-end game, but the Lakers are winning on the face pretty handedly.
Yeah, and that's a big category, you know. Coming down to this third period, faceoffs start to become a lot more important, especially when the magnitude of your offensive and defensive zone faceoffs naturally picks up as well as the course of the game moves on.
And here's Jaden Kelly and Emily Kasperzak on the face. Kasperzak wins this one, and the Cardinals with an opportunity. Pinty gets beat. Cardinals up the left side is Morris. A shot saved by Levy. What a save from Lexi Levy to keep it at 0 goals apiece. But the Lakers not out of trouble yet. Cardinals still pressing so high. And watch the replay here. Coming down the ice, and just a shot saved by Levy. So well done. And Corbett on the puck in the corner now for the Lakers. And Corbett still battling here, trying to find something. Corbett pressed up, and looks like sticks got tangled up a little bit there. No one wants to get any more angry at each other. It's already been a pretty physical game. So the Cardinals will try and take it the other way here. And Cardinals will do so off the boards. A great defensive play there by Cooley to slow down the Plattsburgh offense. That's Sydney Francis getting pressed into the boards there. And again, huge physicality. The play stops on this one, and we're going to get a penalty here, Connor.
Yeah, and that was a massive hit by Jaden Kelly as now she skates over to this penalty box. Now remember, she's the one who took that massive tow truck of a hit earlier, and here she is kind of trying to answer that message, but the referee says, hey, nope, can't hit a player when they don't have the puck. You're going to the box for 2 minutes for roughing.
Yeah, Connor, a great second period we've had so far. Just 4 minutes in now, and another face-off, this time on Oswego's defensive end. Ridgie on the puck, swings it up to the corner. A chance for the Cardinals here. Norton, a shot and a goal for the Plattsburgh State Cardinals by number 12, Maddie Norton, the captain.
And this is something we talked about coming into this game. How are the Cardinals going to do on this power play? Having only converted on one all season, will they get their first power play of the game here and waste little to no time converting right away? And that was just a great job of the Cardinals of taking advantage of the mass scrum of Oswego defenders in front of the net, getting the majority of their players there, and getting a really quick shot on a shot that, in my opinion, Lexi Levy could barely even see because of the goalie screen.
Yeah, and Levy, I'm sure, upset about letting that one in, but not much you can do. A defender screen, as well as just chaos from her defense in front of the net. The Lakers with a huge miscommunication, and it leads to a goal for the Cardinals.
And that's something we kind of talked about in that first period, the defensive miscommunications on both teams. And I actually said, don't expect to keep getting bailed out by your high-end goalies, because this is the collegiate level. These attackers on both teams are at the highest of levels, and there's going to be a point when they put that shot in that perfect place and the goalie just can't get there.
And Connor, senior Maddie Norton with the goal there. That is her second goal of the season, and what an important one it is.
Yeah, that's really big for Plattsburgh. They've kind of struggled to kind of get that top leading scorer that the Lakers have in Mac Cole, where she just has an absurd 4-point lead on any other skater for the Lakers. But hey, maybe this gets this Plattsburgh offense going.
And you know, Connor, we were talking during the intermission, and we both agreed that if there was going to be a goal in this game, it was going to be on a power play. Because 5-on-5, we didn't think either of these teams would be able to score, and hey, guess we were right. But the Lakers now trying to get one back and make it a 1-1 game, as here comes Kirkostas. Kirkostas loses it. Well played there by Urban to slow down Kirkostas and give the Plattsburgh Cardinals a chance to get back on defense. And here's Kirkostas once again up the right side. Kirkostas says, let me just do it myself. I'll do whatever it takes. I want to win this game. She's chasing around left, right, center. And the Cardinals will bring it the other way. Up the left side. Riggy starts to make that run, but then bails on it at the last second. Cardinals will bring in a whole new line here. And the Lakers on defense now. Riggy. And the Cardinals with a chance here. A full circle there and a shot off the leg of Shea Jasile. And it'll go up to Norton, our goal scorer from just a few minutes ago. Olshansky to Ridgie. Ridgie up to Orr, back to Ridgie. Ridgie trying to get through that Oswego defense, but they will hold strong. And the Lakers up the left side is Hull. Bednarik with her. And a shot from the Lakers saved. Another shot saved once again. And Connor, what a play from Chloe Lewis as we have a pile up in front of the goal.
What a sequence. I mean, Lewis doing a great job making that first save, and then on top of that, sticking with that rebound, staying in position, and making that quick second save. That's all reaction time, and that's a great job by her.
And Connor, you can see Lewis right here on the save. 1, 2, and just chaos ensues in front of the net, but really well done to cover that.
Great job by her jumping on that puck and giving this Plattsburgh defense a breather because they were caught out of position there and the Lakers were threatening.
Yeah, and Kasperzak will take on Smith on this face. Kasperzak's going to win this one, and Bednarik on the puck now tries to get something up the ice, but the Cardinals are right there to slow things down. And Lakers with it. Bednarik on the puck. A shot off the shin of Balfour. Really well done. And another shot just wide. And what a turn of events we've had here recently, Connor. But that is going to be another call on the Oswego State Lakers, this time on Tilly Pethrick. So while we're waiting for the decision, we're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Madeline Cummings.
Thanks, guys. The Cardinals just scored, and the stakes are high for the Lakers because it is whiteout, one of SUNY Oswego's biggest traditions. The weekend started off last night with the men's ice hockey team where they beat out the Plattsburgh Cardinals 5-1. Today we have a doubleheader at 7 p.m. The men's team will come back out for a matchup against the Potsdam Bears. You can watch it here on WTOP 10, but right now the ice is heating up. Let's get back to the action with Mike and Connor.
Thank you, Madeline. There certainly has been a whole lot of action out here, and what a second period we've had so far. Only 5.5 minutes and already a goal. 2 penalties and a whole lot of excitement, but Tilly Pethrick in the box now for the Lakers, and this is another chance for the Cardinals to score once again. We already saw them do it once on the power play, and if they make it 2-0, I'm not sure if the Lakers can bounce back from this, Connor.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard for either team to score 5-on-5.
And Connor, there's another goal. It's Olshansky this time on the rebound, a gritty goal. Really well done there by Olshansky. And look at the celebration, Connor. They're so excited. 2-0. Again, announcers jinx, Connor. We're 2 for 2 on that one today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at this replay here that we're about to see, Lexi Levy makes that first stop and that puck gets deflected to her left, and unfortunately, there's just a skater right there. May Olshansky just capitalizes on that rebound, puts it in the back of the net.
And Connor collapsed for the Lakers here early in the second, but still plenty of game left, and I'm sure Mark Digby has some sort of plan. But again, we talked about Coach Houle earlier, his coaching mastery, how good he is, how long he's been doing this for. This would be his 500th win today if the Cardinals come out on top.
Yeah, and I think you really see that coaching experience with the efficiency of his power play. I mean, they've barely been on the power play for more than 30 seconds, and they've already got 2 goals.
Yeah, Connor, one coach who's been here for a long time, and Mark Digby, who's only been here a few years, but has brought this team a lot of success in his time here already. And another shot for the Cardinals here, blocked by the defense, but Wall on the puck now for the Cardinals. And that one comes across the back, a little confusion there as Ruge goes the other way with it. And the Cardinals still on the puck, but the Lakers trying to get it to go the other way. Corbett catches it, puts it down, and goes up the left side. A little Odell Beckham Jr. type move there, but there's no one in sight, so it's going to be a Cardinals puck in their own defensive end as they'll look to start an attack here. And it won't last long because here come the Lakers. Erica Parenti up the left side, skating hard, trying to get to that puck. Across the back of the net, over to Muller. Muller sends it behind, and nothing is there, so it'll be Lauren Schell chasing it down, trying to keep it out of harm's way for the Oswego State Lakers. And there's Preston up the left side, sorry. This one's gonna go all the way to Lewis. Lewis is gonna handle it outside of the net, swing it across over to you. And the Cardinals still on the puck now. Lakers trying to get something going, but nothing is falling for them as here comes Parenti. And over to Prosick. Lakers able to slow things down, but really no attacking prowess here so far in this second, Connor.
Yeah, they've only been able to register 3 shots on goal compared to Plattsburgh's 5 so far, and just obviously the quality of Plattsburgh's not only zone time, but also their chances given the fact that they were on the power play.
Yeah, and here's a chance for Oswego possibly, but Cooley with too big of a touch on the puck puts it way wide. And the Lakers will go back to the drawing board as the Cardinals try to take it the other way. On the puck is Holmes. Holmes up the left side. Olshansky winning the other side. Olshansky, who just had that goal on the power play, looking for another here, and a shot saved by Levy, but dangerous for the Lakers. And the Cardinals still pressing so high, still attacking so aggressively, and the Lakers just really don't seem to have an answer for it so far. And there's Jaceel, tries to put someone into the wall, but goes down herself. And the Lakers battling on the boards now. Take it up the left side as here comes Smith. And that one will go straight into the bench of the Oswego State Lakers, caught by Sofia Kirkostas.
And we talked about this high press from Plattsburgh, but one of the things that I'm noticing is that they're not getting caught out of position defensively anymore. The opportunity for Oswego to get quick skaters through the neutral zone is just not there. There's no space, and Plattsburgh's doing a great job of not only keeping this puck in Oswego's zone, but when Oswego does get the puck, they're doing a good job of swarming them, making sure they keep the puck there, and then on top of that, getting at least 3 defenders back, as we could see right here.
Yeah, Connor, and again, I think it goes back into coaching. I mean, Coach Houle been around for so long, he knows what he's doing. He knows how to make a successful team, what sort of things to implement on a team. And the Lakers with a chance here, a shot from deep as that's Pethrick with it. Won't go, but the Lakers still in a dangerous spot here. And that one will come across the middle. No speed on it, no one really there. Pethrick tracking back, loses the puck, and chasing it down now is Sydney Pinsey. Levy comes out to try and save it. Almost goes into Levy's goal while she's out of the net. And Kirkostas battling still. Connor, we've seen Kirkostas so many times just chasing down this puck, battling for it, doing whatever it takes. And Pethrick's going to come out with this one. Tries to swing it up the right side, and up it will go. But Lakers nowhere in sight to try and chase that one down as they'll bring in a new defensive line. And that one will be an icing call and an offensive opportunity for the Oswego State Lakers.
And one thing before Oswego takes his offensive zone, Levy has been caught outside of the crease on 2 potential scoring chances. I mean, if Plattsburgh was able to capitalize, this would be a 4-0 game. And I know Levy's an experienced goaltender. She knows when to come out of that crease and when to stay back. But 2 really bad reads by her in a row.
Yeah, Connor, certainly not the best game Levy's had this season. Of course, 2 goals is going to take a slight toll on that save percentage that's such high save percentage that she's had all season. I believe it was .945, but just it's going to take a toll on it a little bit. And if you're Chloe Lewis, you just got to be ecstatic right now. I mean, Chloe Lewis hasn't even seen a real difficult shot this period yet. She's had it nice and easy between the pipes.
I agree with you 100%. Through over 10 minutes in this period, Lewis, in terms of quality scoring chances, has really faced 0.
And Levy with another chance there. That one from deep, but Levy handles it pretty easily. It'll be another offensive face for the Plattsburgh Cardinals and another chance for them to score and make it 3-0 in the second, Connor.
Yeah, and hopefully the Lakers can get something going now with number 2, Mac Cole, coming onto the ice. This top scoring line, but we'll see.
Yeah, Connor and Hull with a great night last night. So far today, it has not been quite as great, but still plenty of game left as another shot goes just wide. I thought Ridgie might get to that one and tap it in, but unable to get there. Lakers playing some defense now. Majewski on the puck. And here come the Cardinals again in front of Oswego's net. And morale looks to be pretty low over on this Oswego bench, Connor. No real excitement, but Lakers are going to have to try and fight their way back into this game. And Lakers are doing just that on the left side still, trying to get an offensive possession, trying to get something going, make something happen on the offensive end of the ice. But nothing so far, as here comes the Lakers. That was Coley, but pretty easily handled there by Chloe Lewis. And Chloe Lewis chooses to cover there, Connor.
Yeah, I mean, both teams coming off the second of back-to-backs. Maybe it's to get some fresh bodies. Maybe it's to give your defenders a little bit of a break.
And here comes the face-off. Stick being pinned down on the ice, and bodies are starting to be thrown out here, Connor. Kind of surprised we didn't see a call there.
Yeah, I agree with you, but the refs say that we're going to let him play.
And that one comes up the middle. No one there for Oswego, and the Cardinals will bring it the other way as here comes Tessa Morris. Morris, 1-on-3, goes through all 3 Oswego defenders, but is unable to get over to the net. And Pethrick puts a body down. still battling for the puck. And once again, Pethrick giving the Lakers a chance. Here comes Corbett. With her is Lizzie Burke. Burke on the puck, a shot right into the glove of Chloe Lewis. And again, Lewis chooses to cover there, giving another break for her team and a chance to get some fresh legs on the ice, which Plattsburgh will happily take.
Yeah, and that's really what you want to do when you're playing the second game of back-to-back. Some teams start off slow. It takes them a while to get their legs under them. Some teams start off fast, and then they kind of fade towards the end. So as a coach, with quick shifts, this is what you want to try and minimize.
Yeah, and with 8:20 left on the clock, the Lakers are down 2-0 in their home ice of Oswego, New York. And Forsyth's going to take it up the left side, a chance for the Cardinals here. But Oswego with defenders back, so there's still quite a bit of work to do for another goal here for Plattsburgh. As there's Van Dam, swings it around the back behind her own goal. Kirkostas pressing once again, trying to get the puck back, trying to get the puck up and give the Lakers another chance. And Van Dam again on it, taking it over to the right side now, seeing if anything can get going over there. And nothing will for the Lakers. It is just a dominant performance from the Cardinals here in the second period. Kate Conlon with the stop there. But the Lakers on the puck once again. And Cardinals and Lakers battling up against the boards right now in front of the Cardinals bench. In comes McGrath on the left side to press that. And Van Dam on the puck in the middle looking for help. No one is there for her. And Cooley will have to track it all the way back to Oswego's goal. And Connor, I mentioned that physicality before the game. And I said, if Plattsburgh can sort of get Oswego on their heels and score early, then I think Oswego's going to have a really hard time handling them. And while it didn't happen earlier at all in the first period, I think it's kind of starting to sort of hit them more in the second period here.
Yeah, and that's really the thing. These hits, they take up over the course of the game. In the beginning of the game, you're fresh. You haven't gotten hit around as much. Your legs haven't been used that much. Your endurance is still there. But then as we get to the second half of that second period, and then again, we have another at least 20 minutes left in this game, that's when things are really going to start to add up, and your body's going to start saying, hey, I'm tired. We played yesterday. I want to go to sleep.
Yeah, Connor, well, here comes Bednarik up the right side for the Lakers, trying to get something going for them as it's Parenti on the puck now, but she loses it. It'll come all the way up, go right past Pinty, and the Cardinals with another opportunity here. Smart there by Leah Coy to lay out and not let them get that puck across the middle. But the Lakers still on the defensive, and they are just trying to save themselves right now, trying to get a break, trying to slow things down so they can catch a breather and recoup. And maybe they will get one here. The Lakers taking it up the left side now is Mac Hull. Hull with a little 1-2 with the assistant captain Bednarik. And Hull still chasing, but really well done by Sue-Ann Cho to not give the Lakers any room to breathe. And here comes Pethrick. Pethrick loses it, and a chance for the Cardinals as coming down the ice they are. And a chance defended so well there, though, by Jenna Majewski, putting her body on the line, laying out for that one. And again, stuck up in the corner here. Neither team able to get it out, pressed up against the boards. And Cardinals look like they might come away with this one, but no, Oswego says no thank you as Majewski's pinning them down. And here they'll come the other way, but not too far. Here's Megan Smith on the puck for Oswego. Smith still with it, Majewski with her. And here comes Norton for the Cardinals the other way. A shot off the shin of Pethrick. Cardinals still with the puck. Swing it around the back behind the net, but it doesn't go too far because Lauren Schell is there to slow it right down. And here's Ciara Wall on the puck, down into the corner for the Cardinals, right behind the net now. And here's Kaysen Ruge. And a little miscommunication will find the puck in Corbett's hands here as the Lakers will look to take it the other way. Off comes Majewski, and in comes Kelly and Burke. And a chance here for the Cardinals once again, just giving the Lakers no time to breathe, and Levy will catch that one in her glove, but it's another scary sight if you're a Laker.
Yeah, that was a scary shot. They let Plattsburgh get very close on that offensive threat. That shot coming from just in front of Levy. Not only that, the power of that wrist shot too. Great job by Levy covering up that puck. Most fans don't realize it's not just getting in position for it and catching it, it's also securing it. When something's coming at you that fast, let alone this puck, very difficult.
And again, Connor, a scary sight. Maybe some extracurriculars there after the play, but Levy once again having to step up for her team and make a play. And if you're Coach Mark Digby, Connor, what are you thinking with this last 4 minutes and 29 seconds in the second period?
Well, I mean, these last 4 minutes and even these next 20 minutes of this game are going to tell me a lot about my team. We're undefeated right now. We're 4-0. Yes, they've trailed in games, but they've never been down like this against a team like Plattsburgh so far in this regular season. It's your whiteout game. This is your rival. They got to wake up. They're playing a little sluggish. Their defense playing a little slow. It really seems like the only person on the ice who's flying around is the captain, Sofia Kirikakis. Let's see if this team can look towards their captain and try and get that big spark of energy.
Yeah, Connor, hopefully for the Lakers, they will be able to do so as they get a chance here swinging across the middle. And here comes Corbett up the left side, chasing down the puck with a teammate in the middle. But the Cardinals get back, and just like that, the Cardinals have all 5 defenders back. They are clearly very well conditioned out here on the ice.
Yeah, there's a clear difference in defensive conditioning, and you can clearly see that here as we're now going to have another penalty for hooking.
And Connor, this will be a power play opportunity once again for the Cardinals. We've already seen them score on 2. Will they make it 3 today, outshooting the Lakers 20-13?
Yeah, they're 2 for 2 on this power play, and the bigger story, more than them being 2 for 2, which is kind of crazy to say this, is the fact that they've only been on the power play for about 30 seconds so far in between both power play units. They score fast.
Yeah, Connor, and the Lakers, of course, will just try and get the puck out, but maybe an opportunity here for the Lakers. Perhaps I spoke too soon, as it's Ruji taking it back the other way for the Cardinals. And Ruji tries to go around the back of Oswego's net, does not get all the way, but here's Hall on the puck now. And Ruji in front of the net, waiting to set a screen on Lexi Levy. And a chance here. The Cardinals just lose that one right in front of the net, not gonna do. And for the Cardinals now, Kate Conlon over to Ruji. Ruji up top to Norton. Back to Conlon. Over to Ruji once again up top, and they're just moving the puck around up top, waiting for something to open up, Connor.
Yeah, and this is the smart part about being on a power play when you have a goal lead. You don't want to force anything. You don't want to take a shot that's not a high percentage look and give Oswego another chance to clear this puck and tick away at your zone time. This is your first line. Don't rush it.
And
Let
Connor,
these plays develop.
That was the shot they want to take, and maybe this one as well, but that one goes way wide. Ruji loses that one just a little bit. Be unhappy about that one. Sorry, that was Kate Conlon, not Ruji. And again, just right across the middle, Olshansky standing in front of the goalie, trying to set a screen. Here's Ruji. Norton, a shot blocked by her own teammate Olshansky, tries to swing it across in front of the net, does not get there, but the Cardinals still on the attack as here's Conlon once again. Over to Wall. Wall up top to Olshansky, tries to go top corner near side, post side, does not get it though. A great save by Levy, and she's just gonna lay on the puck and chill out for a second.
Yeah, she tried to lift that puck over Levy's shoulder into the back of the net. Wow, that would have been something special if she was able to pull that off. Great job by Levy there, making the save, allowing the second penalty kill for the Lakers to finally get on the ice with only 24 seconds left in this power play.
Yeah, and 2:05 on the clock now with 20 seconds in the power play. The Lakers will try and kill this one. Cardinals will probably have at least one more opportunity, though, for a shot on the power play, and I'm sure they would love to capitalize on it. And defended there, chipped up by the Oswego defender. That's Tessa Mucha. Cardinals still on the puck. And another chance here, a shot. No good, and Leah Cooley will come back in, and the Lakers will return to full strength. Cardinals still on the attack, though, and a shot saved by Levy, saved again by Levy, and Urban unable to put that one away, but again, here's you. That one goes up in the air a little more, but still no good. Defended well by the Lakers, and here comes Cooley. Cooley trying to get that puck in her right hand so she can rip a shot, but unable to. Really well defended there by the Cardinals, and here they come the other way. Well, Connor, the physicality is heating up even more out here now. We're seeing pushing and shoving after the play, something we didn't see too much of in the first period. So I'm wondering how this third period is going to go. Of course, the Lakers probably frustrated, down 2-0.
Yeah, and it's hard to keep your emotions out of that, especially when you're facing a rival against a team that you want to beat and you don't like. But it's important to keep a level head and not take any more of these.
Yeah, Connor, and here's Shell just putting the puck in deep, trying to find something for the Lakers. But nothing will go for them so far as Parenti's battling up against the boards. It'll go back to Shell once again. Shell with a shot and blown dead beforehand.
Yeah, that's an offside for the Lakers. Weren't able to keep that puck over that blue line there, and we're going to have a neutral zone faceoff now. Great job by the linesman to keep his eye on that play.
And Connor, again, just sloppy here from the Lakers with 37 seconds left. I'm sure they'd love to have at least one goal going into this third period. Try and cut down that deficit a little.
100%. You don't want to go into the third period down 2 goals. I mean, they always say 2-goal lead's the most dangerous lead in hockey, but not when you're playing against a team that's playing as fundamentally sound as Plattsburgh is today.
And Connor, a shot there from the Lakers. That's McGrath, but no real trouble there for the Cardinals as Chloe Lewis handles it effortlessly. And here come the Cardinals the other way. 19 seconds on the clock. Time winding down. A shot saved by Levy. And Levy again with another big save for the Oswego State Lakers. She has just been such a presence in net. Of course, allowed those 2 power play goals, but with a screen in front of her, there's not really much you can do as you see it right there in front of you. And Connor, what a game from Lexi Levy.
Yeah, I mean, the 2 goals on the power play, obviously not what you want, but when you really watch the replay on those, the screen on the first one, she wasn't able to see it. The second one, that quick deflection goal, wasn't even able to get there in time. By the time she realized where the puck was, it was already in the back of the net. That's part of playing the position as goalie.
And Connor, that will do it for the second period here in the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena. The Lakers down 2-0. A complete collapse early on in that second period for Oswego.
Yeah, they just started playing sloppy. 2 charging penalties. Obviously, you can't hit a player if they don't have the puck. We talked about being physical, and it really seems like after those 2 charging penalties, Oswego stopped being physical. They stopped looking to hit right away as soon as Plattsburgh entered their offensive zone, and they kind of just started trailing them and allowing them that freedom to move around that zone and set up their offense, and that's a big difference that I've seen across both sides here in the second period.
Yeah, Connor, and Kevin Houle put together a bit of a coaching masterclass there in that second period. Took advantage of the Lakers on the power play, pressed high pretty much the entire period, and just gave the Lakers no breathing room.
I agree with you 100%. I mean, you look at the shots on goal, Plattsburgh 23, Oswego only 13. And granted, yes, there's the power play, but what really should be taken into consideration is how good Plattsburgh's power play units have looked, and what that comes down to is coaching. That comes down to the drills and practice that they are doing every single day.
Well, folks, we're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Madeline Cummings, who is ringside with Plattsburgh captain Maddie Norton, who already has 1 goal and 1 assist on the day. Madeline, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with number 12, Maddie Norton, and Maddie is just killing it out on the ice this game. She has 8 shots on goal, 1 goal, 2 assists, 1 assist? 1 assist. You are absolutely killing it. You're electric. How are you going to keep this momentum going?
Obviously, when your team has a lead, the momentum's in your favor, so we're just going to keep rolling. All of our lines have been doing well. We've played a really hard game, so the consistency's in the locker room. The flow is really great between everyone on the team, so everyone's on a good pace, and we're just going to keep that up ourselves. So
Nice. And you are playing your rivals. The Lakers and the Cardinals have a deep-rooted rivalry. How does it feel to come into such a tense environment?
You know, Oswego's a great place to come. It's hard to play here sometimes, I'm not going to lie. It's a great ring to be at, but it's always fun. You want to play these games. You'd rather play in tight games. It just makes competition greater and more of an advantage in our favor. We love to play hard games. Keeps us on our toes, keeps us ready for the rest of the year, so we love these games.
Absolutely. And what is your plan to maintain this lead going into the third period?
You know what? Take care of our zone first. Get moving through the neutral zone pretty well. Keep it deep, and then try to control her in the offensive zone. But as long as we're keeping them out of our crease and our zone, that's the best thing we can ask for.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Maddie. Have a great rest of your game. I'm going to send it back to you guys now.
Thank you, Madeline. It's great to hear that a Plattsburgh player loves the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena, something you don't hear too often, I'm sure. But that's going to do it for us. We're going to send it to a quick break, but don't go anywhere, because when we come back, once again, you're going to hear from Jason Samsel, Lucas McGarry, and Carter O'Brien over on our perch for our second intermission show. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on WTOP 10.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Two periods are in the books here in the Deborah F. Stanley Arena. Jason Samsel joined alongside Carter O'Brien and Lucas McGarry. And guys, what a shocking second period. What are you guys' thoughts on that second period?
Carter, why don't you take it away first? You had some stuff you wanted to say.
Again, pretty slow pace, I feel. It's hard to really get into this game as a fan. Then again, Plattsburgh went up 2-0, so that's naturally going to drain the life out of Oswego home arena. But I just think Oswego just has to pick some. I don't know. They've just got to turn it on. They look like they're just not trying. Levy looks like she's just laboring throughout saves. She does not look comfortable. I don't know what's going on there, but I mean, shout out to Plattsburgh for jumping on top of that, the slothiness behind Oswego and taking advantage of that with two pretty gritty goals, both right in front of the net, in the slot. So I think Oswego's just got to wake up and, understand that this is a much bigger game than just a game.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing I want to talk about is this does not look like a team that has gone 4-0 with 2 conference wins. That's a very impressive record. You have to have some type of competency and skill to acquire that record. Yeah. And right now, I don't see that team in them. And I'm trying to look and see what's going wrong. And like you said, maybe it's a little sluggish, maybe it's just a little slow, but I think for Oswego, they just need to pick up the pace, and Plattsburgh is just doing a fantastic job taking advantage of all of the mistakes that Oswego is making, especially on the power plays.
Yeah, Lucas, to go off your point, the Lakers came out slow in the second period, but the Cardinals applied the pressure early on, and they found the bottom of the net twice and striking early in this one. Number 12, Maddie Norton, finding her second goal this season. And also number 18, May Oshensky, her first goal of the season. And even though the wheelhouse is quiet, these two were celebrating because those are both your players to watch out for.
We're buzzing.
Yeah.
Two great predictions by the boys up here, I will say.
Awesome. I'm so
That's
happy
very
that
nice.
we all got that.
Unfortunately, on the other side, my prediction, Lexi Levy, not working out too good for her. She's given up just too many rebounds. That second goal, especially, she's on the right side of the net, and the rebound's coming, like she's pushing the rebound back to the left where the net's wide open. She's got to have the rebound control to push it away to a spot where no Plattsburgh player is, somewhere where she can make a second save.
Yeah, I mean, and like we were talking about early, she may have gotten blocked a little bit, but that was also due to one of her teammates shoving a Plattsburgh player sort of into her, so it wasn't fully on her. She was blinded. She couldn't see that well. So I think overall, Plattsburgh's just outplaying Oswego. I mean, there's not really much else I can say. They're dominating on the offense. We have those 2 power play goals. They've capitalized. They obviously were listening to you in the intermission report going, they need to work on their power play goals. And they went, you know what? We're going to get 2. And how about that, Carter?
And you mentioned you've been a big chemistry guy this weekend. You mentioned chemistry. It's a very small thing that I pick up on personally, just, as the ex-hockey player I am and whatnot. For the national anthems, and I'm not sure if it came through on the broadcast, but Plattsburgh, nice and lined up on their blue line. Everyone has the stick set up the same. Everyone has their helmet held the same. They are one unit. Oswego, you see individual players doing their own individual thing for that pregame. I feel like Plattsburgh has just come together better as a team overall, not just in the game, but just as a team on and off the ice, and that's showing here with a 2-0 lead. Oswego just seems like they're not connecting. They don't have the chemistry that teams need to win.
Yeah, and Lexi Levy playing her 49th game as a Laker, and this is just the 4th time that she has given up 2 goals in the second period. And we talked about Lexi Levy, how she's being the embodiment of consistency for this team, but the Lakers just seem so tired and look fatigued out there. I want to ask you guys, because we didn't touch on it here, but they touched on it in the press box. The Lakers are playing back-to-back games. Could fatigue potentially be the reason why the Lakers are down so much in the second period?
I mean, I want to say yes. However, Plattsburgh also played a game last night.
Exactly.
So if we're using that for Oswego, we also have to use that for Plattsburgh. And that's when the grittiness, we love that word, we've been using it all weekend, that is where that really comes into play. That is when you know what team wants it more, and Plattsburgh clearly wants it more based on the way they're playing. And I'm really hoping that Oswego can really get their stuff together in this third period and go, hey, let's go do this. We are not going to roll over and die here. This is our big game. We need to come out and score fast.
I would love to be able to use the excuse of back-to-back games being the reason why Oswego's down here. But obviously, one, like Lucas just mentioned, Plattsburgh is in the same situation. They played a game last night. They won last night, 3-0 to Potsdam. But it's just, you know that you're playing a back-to-back game back in September when when the schedule's released. You know this is something you have to prepare for. You know there's going to be the physical toll of playing one night, playing immediately the next day. It should not be a surprise. That honestly should not be a factor. You should have the time to prepare beforehand and not allow back-to-back games to be an issue.
Yeah,
you got to take that week before, lock in, and understand you're playing back-to-back games. It's gonna take a toll on you.
No, absolutely, Carter. And both teams came out hungry, but it was the Plattsburgh Cardinals playing out physically, dominating the Lakers here. They were just eating them up like Count Chocula out there. They were just hungry and dominating there physically. And we talk about announcers jinx, but how about hosting jinx? I was bragging in the first intermission report about Oswego's effectiveness in the power play, but it's Plattsburgh dominating the power play thus far. Both of their goals coming in the power play. They only had one power play goal coming into this game. They have 2 right now. So what do you guys make of just the dominance, I guess, from Plattsburgh?
Well, that was, again, another thing I mentioned before the game was Plattsburgh has to be better on the power play. They were, I believe, 1 for 12 coming into this game. Going 2 power plays back-to-back with a goal is huge, especially in a game against a 4-0 team. That's a huge factor for Plattsburgh that is only playing in favor for them. And not only that, but that's something they can carry into the next games. Hey, we can do this. We can score on the power play. We know how to. We found out how to. Let's do the same thing throughout the season.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better. It's literally exactly what you want. You need to somehow crack through that wall of not scoring on power plays, and they did it soundly in this second period with 2 back-to-back. Very, very big momentum builder for them and an absolute killer for Oswego. So again, why I want Oswego in this third period, do not roll over and just say, oh, we lost. Do not do that. You have 20 minutes still left. Hockey can change in an instant. It's just about what Mark Digby is going to be saying in that locker room to all of them. And I really think it's more of just, you guys got to wake up.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Lakers have to wake up, but the third period is coming up, and we will be right back after a quick message here on WTOP 10.
This is your channel 2 with sports and news and what to do. We're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
Welcome back into the Deborah F. Stanley Arena. In case you forgot, I'm Mike Neckers, and joined alongside me is Connor Sangus, and you are in for a treat of a third period here in Oswego between the Plattsburgh State Cardinals and the Oswego State Lakers. Now, when you last heard from us, we went into the second period intermission, and the Plattsburgh Cardinals are leading 2-0 over the Lakers.
Yeah, and just looking at the first two periods, I'd really say the story of the game is that Plattsburgh seems like the fresher team. Their offensive zone pressure is just becoming too much for the Lakers, as they're now allowing them to just set up their offense inside their own zone. And when the Lakers do clear that puck and finally get some time in the offensive zone, they're constantly getting pounded by this Plattsburgh defense and really only have a few seconds with the puck.
Yeah, Connor, and the Lakers do not have one of their strongest lines in to start off this third period here. Electing for, I believe this is their fourth line out here, so it'll be interesting to see how they kick things off here in this third period, at least offensively.
Yeah, and head coach Mark Digby obviously trying to mix things up here, because what he's been throwing out there for the first two periods obviously isn't working when you look at the difference in shots on goal, with Plattsburgh up 23-13.
Yeah, Connor, and we're still waiting for this face-off to start. For the Lakers, it's Megan Smith, and for the Cardinals, Kate Conlon. And the Cardinals will win the face, take it up the left side, as here comes Conlon, but Shell on the puck trying to get it away. Shell unable to do so very effectively, but Majewski will try and take it up the right side now. Yu is right there to stop her, though. And the Plattsburgh Cardinals hit it up the right side and try and do it themselves. Here comes Majewski, though, up the left side now, Connor. A one-on-one opportunity with a defender trailing. A shot off the leg of Yu, and no real danger there for the Cardinals. And Cardinals with a chance here to take it up the left side. Their turn this time, and they'll bring it across the middle. Here comes Wall, one defender on, and that's Van Dam, one of the strongest defenders on this Oswego team. And Van Dam able to slow her down and get the puck back in Oswego's possession, but Majewski misses the puck, and the Lakers will take it the other way. And here's Riggy on the puck. Back to Cho. Cho does a little circle, swings it up the left side. No Cardinals in sight, though, and it'll go right past Cho down the right side. Cardinals will take it around the back of the net and try it on the right. And swing it across to Orr on the left. Orr with the puck carrying. Orr unable to get through that Oswego defense, pressed up against the boards, and Levy's just going to bat this one behind the goal, see what the Lakers defense can do as far as clearing the puck goes. And here comes Parenti, a 3-on-2 opportunity here, with a defender trailing, and now it is a 3-on-3. Bednarik puts it in front of the goal, but again, no real danger for the Cardinals yet, Connor.
Yeah, these shots that Oswego's been throwing out there have been from kind of even before the two face-off circles that we see in these offensive zones, and when that happens, the goalie just has so much time to see the shot and get in position.
Yes, Francis is pressed into the boards there by Erica Parenti. And up the right side now comes Corbett for the Lakers. Corbett slowed down and stopped on that attack. A 1-on-2 there. Did what she could, but just not going to be enough for the Lakers. In comes Kelly. And Lakers find Kelly immediately. A nice little Rabona pass. Well, is that Messi out there? And a shot into the netting. No good, but a beautiful pass there by Kelly. Using her feet, using maybe her soccer skills. We see him in the rink sometimes warming up before the game with soccer balls, and I guess it pays off.
Yeah, and that's why they do it. I mean, not only does it get the body moving, get you activating all four of your limbs, but you never know when you're going to have to make a heads-up play with that skate, and that's perfectly legal.
Yeah, Connor, and that shot just got tipped straight up into the netting. Nothing you can really do about that one, but that's promising if you're an Oswego State Lakers fan and promising if you're Mark Digby down in that sideline. And the Lakers tracking back now. This one's going to go all the way. No icing is given, though. And the Lakers trying to battle for this one, trying to get it out of their defensive zone. It's a 2-on-2 scrum here against the boards. And Colton comes out with that one. Shoved into the wall there. That's Leah Coley doing the damage. And Colton still on the puck. Swings it across the middle over to Urban. Urban down to the corner and swings it across the back. Missed by a Plattsburgh attacker. And the Lakers will send it the other way as that's Lizzie Burke. Lizzie Burke up to Kelly. Corbett on the puck, loses it. And Molly Ridgie chasing it down now. Coley on the puck, swings it across over to Pinty. Pinty back over to Coley. Coley misses the puck, and it'll be May Olshansky on it now. And the Lakers bringing it the other way now. Here comes, and they will lose that one, but Kirkostas comes back on the ice now. We know how relentless she's been as far as pressing goes, and she wastes no time doing it once again here, Connor. And a shot wide of the net. Levy sees it go right on by. And the Lakers chasing down as this one is Tessa Mucha. That one goes behind the net, and the Cardinals will try and take it the other way. All the way down to Levy. Levy's going to let it go off the pipe and behind her net. Puts the hand up, but off the pipe will cancel that out. And a shot saved by Levy, saved again. The Cardinals relentless going at it, and some elbows thrown after the play there, Connor.
Yeah, as we're going to see the referee here get in between Oswego captain Sophia Kirikostas. And now Sophia, this whole game's really been playing with a lot of emotion, kind of been playing the fastest.
Yeah, and you see there, Sydney Francis throwing an elbow. You just can't do that after the play. Lucky not to get a penalty there, Connor. And they win this face, saved by Levy off the glove. A really good shot there from the Cardinals. And the Cardinals, Connor, they came out in this third period just the same way they ended the second. Relentless, pressing high, and not giving the Lakers any time to breathe.
And I know we've said it all game, but that's really a testament to their coaching.
Absolutely is, Connor. Coach Hull's looking for that 500th career win with the Cardinals, and he's thinking he wants it to be today.
Yeah, and what better way for that 500th win to come than against your arch rival on the road in their own arena? I know he's not saying it, but you got to know in the back of his mind, he would like for this to be a storybook ending.
And up the right side comes Francis now for the Cardinals. Held up there by Majewski. Majewski 1-on-2, gets the puck out of there but does not get possession. And the Cardinals have it on the defensive now as here's Balfour, swings it across. And that one will go up. And coming down the ice now is Emma Holmes. Emma Holmes loses it, but the Cardinals still on the attack. A nice little spinnerooski there. Alakazoo, Connor.
Yeah, Alakazoo is right.
And Levy will just set that one back behind the net. Up the right side, Majewski misses it, and that one's going to go all the way. But no icing will be called. And again, we saw it in the first period. Chloe Lewis not happy with these icings not being called for.
Yeah, she's really not happy with the amount of board passes that the referees are letting go here today.
And here's Majewski once again, unable to maintain possession of the puck here. And the Cards will try and take it the other way. That one goes up and Hugh goes down. A shot grabbed easily there and set right down. And it'll be Julia Holmes for the Cardinals trying to take it the other way. But that's a shot from Bednarik, and she does not get anything going off of it. And folks, we're going to send it down to our sideline reporter. Madeline Cummings is going to give you a quick update on today's goal scorers.
Mike, Connor, thank you. With the Plattsburgh Cardinals in the lead, let's take a quick look at our two goal scorers. Number 12, Maddie Norton, who I spoke with earlier, and number 18, May Olshansky. Norton is a senior defenseman who made the first goal of the game and had an assist on the second. That goal was by Olshansky. She is a forward and a grad student, and this is her first goal of the season. That's all for me. Now let's head back with Mike and Connor with the action on the ice. Guys?
Madeline, and what a hit we just saw there. That's going to be a penalty. That was number 21, Bridget Orr, just lowering the shoulder into the knees of Simone Bednarik, and you can't do that one, Connor.
Yeah, no, you certainly can't, but hey, maybe this is a little bit of a blessing for these Oswego Lakers. They did get on the penalty earlier in that first period, were unsuccessful, not really even able to get that many shots off. Let's see how they do here and how much quicker they'll switch from that first power play unit to that second power play unit.
Yeah, and Connor, the fans and players are excited for this power play as you feel the energy go up a level here in the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena. And the Lakers will win the face, trying to keep it in. But the Cardinals are, like I've been saying all game long, relentless as here comes Ridgie the other way. Across the middle, Levy has to cover here, and the Cardinals a player down and still just pressing the Lakers so high and giving them so much trouble.
Yeah, the fact that they are threatening now to score a shorthanded goal really just tells you all you need to know about this game. I mean, that was really the first time I heard the Deb get rocking today, and it's the third period in the women's whiteout game. That just speaks to how well Plattsburgh's done of just controlling this game and taking this Laker crowd out early.
Yeah, Connor, we hear some Eminem playing in the background. The Lakers have one shot, one opportunity. They're going to let everything slip. Only time will tell, but we're back here up the left side, and here's Bednarik putting it in behind the net. And the Lakers, once again, not able to do anything. This is not your typical power play offense that you see, Connor. The Lakers feels like they're kind of trying to force something that's not really there. They got to slow things down. What do you think?
I agree with you. I mean, this is kind of something that we've seen throughout the course of the game. The Lakers, as soon as they get that puck in that offensive zone, they don't really know what to do with it. They're so used to being swarmed by these Plattsburgh defenders. As now play will be whistled dead for an offside. And that's just another problem as the Lakers cannot establish anything through this neutral zone, which Plattsburgh has controlled all day. And now when they're finally on the power play and have the opportunity to pass through it a little easier, they give up an offside call and now can't even get the face-off in their own zone.
Yeah, Connor, the Lakers just really struggling, probably physically after last night's game, but also it seems like there's been a lot of mental errors in today's game, something that's going to need to be addressed at practice later this week and going into their next games.
I agree with you 100%. The film study is definitely going to be needed after this one, and you really see the difference between a top team in the SUNY Conference and then the number 3 team in terms of mental errors here today.
And the Lakers on the defensive now trying to get something going, start some sort of attack, and they've had no luck so far this period. They've barely even recorded any shots this period, Connor. It's just not been pretty for Oswego. As we see an opportunity there, maybe an announcer jinx says that was a shot, but here's Corbett. Up top, Shell on the puck, over to Coley. And Coley, just a mental error. You can't miss the puck there. That's an opportunity squandered by the Lakers once again.
And we've seen a lot of these, and one of the things on the penalty kill, when you're able to possess that puck and move it out of your zone, you're killing off so much more time than if you were just forced to fire it from your own end. You're not giving the Lakers any time to really get back on that puck and set up another attack. And as you see here, Plattsburgh kills off another Oswego power play.
Yeah, Connor, and Kaysen Ruji had 2 nice shots there while you were talking. Didn't want to interrupt, but nothing went for either of them. A good save by Levy on the first one. The second is wide, but that's a shot from the Lakers off the pipe. So close for Oswego. So much hope there from that. And Connor, who else but Mac Hull to do that one?
Yeah, I mean, she's been the leading goal scorer this whole season, and if they want to get going here against the rival, they're going to need her.
And Connor, a scramble in front of the goal. I mean, this is just crazy. The puck's pouncing around like a ping pong ball. And the Plattsburgh Cardinals are lucky to get out of that one without any goals against. And just wow, Connor. Great resilience there by the Cardinals to not let anything happen there.
Yeah, their defense has played good all game, and even when they get tested here, they still answer the call.
And here's Ruji. Across the middle, left-handed backhand shot, another shot, double saved by Lexi Levy, and a blow-up after the play. Ashlyn McGrath with a cross-check almost at the head, Connor. That was pretty high.
Yeah, that was a little scary there, but a great save there by Levy, stopping 1, stopping 2 on that rebound, and that's a great job of her. Gave up a rebound goal earlier in this game on the power play, but here she's able to stay with it, make those 2 saves back-to-back, and that's really hard, folks.
Yeah, Connor, and you saw right at the end of that replay, McGrath had some choice words for the Plattsburgh Cardinals there. Not sure what she said, but I'm sure it was not something we would be able to put over the air here. So the Cardinals and the Lakers with another face-off, this time in the Lakers' defensive zone. And the Cardinals will win this one once again. Holding it up top, looking for a shot, and they'll put it right in there. Levy unable to hold on to it, but Levy with another save and a cover. And whoa, Connor, things are getting spicy in the Deb right here. Punches being thrown. And Connor, Plattsburgh versus Oswego, such a big rivalry. And this is what you expect to see at these games.
Yeah, and you can certainly see it here, and obviously Oswego's very frustrated here, down 2-0 on their own whiteout game in their own building.
And yeah, Connor, I mean, just absolutely electric. Not sure who started throwing the punches, who started throwing the checks, but if the referees don't get this game under control, someone's going to finish it, and something bad might happen here. But we can hope not, as here come the Lakers the other way. Here comes Helen Van Dam up the right side. Cho presses her into the boards. Cho, smaller than Van Dam, but doing really solid and not let her get past her. And the Lakers with another squandered opportunity. Parenti just unable to get her stick on that one. And McGrath waiting on the other side. Van Dam puts it up the right off the boards. Lewis out of her net now, and Parenti sweeps the goalie's leg. No call there. And here comes Corbett the other way. Corbett with Parenti on her left. Parenti just behind her, unable to get to that one. And folks, Oswego is just not clicking right now. And Levy again grabs that one, sets it right down for her teammates, gives them a little time. And up the right side now, here comes Lizzie Burke. Lizzie Burke across the middle. Corbett with the puck on her left hand. And Corbett loses it. Cardinals come the other way. And a last-ditch effort defensively, and just a huge hit once again, Connor, into the boards. Another chance here for the Cardinals. Tripped up, doing a spinaroo there, and no one able to keep their composure out here on the ice right now. And the Cardinals on the defensive end once again. Here's Taya Balfour. Swings it up top to Kaysen Rugi. And Rugi hits it up the sideline, looking for a new substitution. Corbett still with the puck. Goes back to Jaseel. Jaseel sends it across to Coley. Coley loses it. Rigi on the puck. And Rigi carrying now, looking for something. Cuts across the middle. A shot off Levy's shoulder. And another shot for the Cardinals goes just wide of the net. And here come the Lakers the other way. Once again, we've seen this a whole lot. Lakers starting an attack, and they don't really have numbers, or they're unable to get the puck in. And the Cardinals clearing now. Lakers, again, just sloppy play. Missing pucks, sliding right past them on the ice. And making silly mistakes that they probably shouldn't be making out here. But Petherick hits it up the left side. And Lakers unable to do much with it. But they do still have possession as here comes Petherick. A really good play there by Urban to lay out. And now a chance for the Cards. A shot just past the top right corner. Almost top shelf where Mama hides the cookies, Connor.
Yeah, and that was almost a 3-on-1 there. If Plattsburgh had a little more time and was able to separate their attackers, really get a little one-time action going on there. But nonetheless, another tough scoring chance that Plattsburgh keeps generating. And the Lakers just look trapped in their own defensive zone. And even when they do get this puck out, it looks like they've never played together before. The amount of passes that we're seeing go awry.
Yeah, Connor, and with 8:18 left in the third, the Lakers are still down 2-0 and need something soon if they want a chance to force an overtime or walk away with a win in this game today. And the Lakers still on their defensive end, trying so hard to get the puck out of there, but this press that the Cardinals are throwing at them is just unstoppable. As we see the Cardinals almost with another goal there, just wide of the post, and a shot here possibly. There it goes! And that one stays right on the ice, but again, bodies are flying after the play, Connor.
Yeah, and I mean, when you look at these last few possessions that Plattsburgh has had over the course of this period and the end of last period, I mean, when they're really generating time in this offensive zone, it kind of just looks like they're on the power play. Oswego's chasing the puck, and they're moving so slow that it looks like they only have 4 people on the ice.
And Connor, in that first period, shots, stats were pretty even. Plattsburgh with a bit of an edge, but that edge has just grown and grown. Plattsburgh have 34 shots to Lakers 17, so doubling their shots on goal percentage. And total shots, the Cardinals have 59, Lakers only have 34, so just better offensive efficiency here from the Cardinals. And here's the Lakers again in front of the net, just trying to find something. Right there it is. Possibly a chance for the Lakers, but Chloe Lewis covers that one up, sniffs it out, and says no thank you.
And that's an unfortunate one for the Lakers there as they try and get that pass in front. Ashley McGrath trying to set someone up in the crease, but no one is there. And it's just an easy save for Chloe Lewis. She just has to dive on top of that, and we'll have an offensive zone faceoff for the Lakers.
Yeah, and it'll be Parenti for the Lakers and Conlon for the Cardinals. And Cardinals are going to come away with this one once again. Wall swings it across over to Ruji. And looks like the skates got stuck together on this one, Connor. Not much you can do there, just a little mix-up.
Yeah, and we're going to have a stoppage in play here so we could get both of these players untangled.
And it's the battle of number 3s over there. Helen Van Dam and Kaysen Ruji. They've been a battle all game, a great battle all game. As you'll see on replay there, they just got stuck together. And heading up for the face-off now is going to be Erica Parenti and Kate Conlon, just like you saw down on the other end of the ice moments ago. And Conlon really fighting for this one, laying out for it. And it'll work as here's Balfour on the left. Batted down, a high sticking call, Connor. And it's waved off. And the Cardinals here, still with the puck. It's Ruji once again. Ruji back to Wall. Wall over to Balfour. Balfour back up top to Forsyth. Back down to Wall. And Wall loses it. Bednarik will try and take it the other way. Pressed up against the boards. A tough angle to take, but she goes through 2. Tries to get past the 3rd, and it's no good. So Helen Van Dam is going to try and take that one, but a miscommunication between Van Dam and Bednarik leaves the puck in Plattsburgh's possession once again. And the Lakers almost caught out there a little bit during a line change, but lucky to get away with that one. As here comes Corbett up the right side, right in front of the Lakers bench. Corbett and Yu battling, going at it for the puck. And that one goes past Corbett. On it is Yu once again. Yu puts it across the middle. The Lakers on it. That's Leah Coley. Coley loses it, and coming the other way now is Molly Ridgey. Ridgey across the middle, blocked by the Lakers, but still in trouble. And Corbett's got it now. Just going to hit it off the glass up the left side, trying to give the Lakers a breather. But a breather will not last for long because the Lakers are back in their defensive zone. And here comes Francis with the puck. Morris with her in the middle. And the Lakers up the left side now. That one's going to go up in the air and over. And Lakers pressing, but only pressing one player. We saw that high press when the Lakers came out in early on in the game, Connor, but they just don't have the legs to do it for an entire game.
Yeah, and that's something that's really hard to do, especially on those back-to-backs. Your defensemen have to be able to get back and get in position very fast, and it's clear that the Lakers don't have their legs under them with 5 minutes left to go in this 3rd period.
Yeah, Connor, and Kirkostas takes a little hit there, but she's back up, skating up the left side, looking to be a help to the rest of her teammates. And here's Mucha battling Cooley up the right side with a chance for the Lakers now. Across the middle, and no good. Kirkostas is unable to get her stick on it. That was probably the Lakers' best chance, but here's a shot and a goal for Leah Coley. And what a goal it was, Connor. Just like that, the Lakers are back in this game.
Yeah, and with 4 minutes and 55 seconds left in this 3rd period, Elizabeth Cooley comes up with a massive equalizer, and that top line for the Lakers that we've seen, led by captain Sofia Kirkostas, that intensity, that speed that she's been playing with all game has finally paid off, and they're finally able to get in on this scoring action. And who knows now, with only a 1-goal lead and 4 minutes and 55 seconds left, anything can happen.
Yeah, Connor, there's plenty of time for the Lakers to net another one and possibly force an overtime here. And of course, this is anyone's game right now. But the Cardinals with an opportunity here, fed up by the Lakers. And Connor, the Lakers have got to be feeling a little bit of excitement, a little bit of momentum. They got to want this if they're going to win this game.
Yeah, I don't care how tired you are. After you get a big goal like that to cut the deficit to just 1, you start to believe a little more.
And there it is, Connor! Jenna Majewski! Just like that, the Lakers go from down 2-0 to 2-2 in a matter of seconds.
In under a minute, the Lakers have completely turned this game on its head from a 2-0 game to now 2-2. Both teams are tied. Obviously, there's a clear difference in shots, but the Lakers have made this crowd come alive, and now it feels like a whiteout game, Mike.
Connor, chaos ensues in the depth, and that is Jenna Majewski's first goal as an Oswego State Laker. As you see Ashlyn McGrath bring the puck over to give to her after the game, and what a goal it was. The importance, the excitement in the depth right now is insane. For how small of a crowd is here, you wouldn't be able to tell because it is buzzing in here. And Parenti on the left side now. The Lakers with a complete momentum shift here, Connor. And Plattsburgh looks frustrated now, looking for a penalty on that one. They won't get it. And Parenti loses it. Olshansky's going to come out. And the Lakers with some time to work with here. 3:55 on the clock and a 2-2 game here. And the Cardinals in their own defensive zone up to Morris. Morris swings it across. This will be Kasperzak. Kasperzak swings it up the left side. It'll go right behind the Lakers net. Off the glass, almost hits the referee in the head. He ducks out of the way though. And the Cardinals with a chance here, a shot. Backhanded, no good. And the Cardinals will bring it back to the blue line. Cardinals swing it in. Tried to grab it there, but unable to, and the Lakers now on it. And coming down the right side now is Kelly. Kelly across the top, a chance for the Lakers. Corbett goes for a backhanded spin after she can't get the first shot off with her left. And here come the Cardinals the other way. Here's Ruggie. Ruggie trying to do it all herself, get past the entire Oswego defense, but it's not going to work. They are motivated. They are excited. And a chance for the Cards. Rolls in front of net. Levy saves it. And the Lakers in a dangerous spot here. So much confusion out here on the defensive end. But what a play there by Shell to get the puck back and put a body up against the boards. And Levy kicks that one away. Another huge hit is down goes Erica Parenti. And Parenti looking to talk a little bit after the play. That's Parenti taken out there by Ashley O'Hara. Sorry, not Ashley O'Hara, Kate Conlon, and they have been going at it. Looks like Conlon's gonna take a seat in the sin bin. And let's watch it one more time, that play, folks. A huge save by Lexi Levy, just absolutely phenomenal there.
And here comes this Lakers power play unit with 2:25 left in this game. They're going to be on the power play for pretty much the rest of this regulation period. Let's see if they could capitalize and really flip this game on its head.
Yeah, and Connor, with 2:25 left on the clock, the Lakers have a chance to win this game right here. A really poorly timed penalty out here by Conlon, and I'm sure she's kicking herself for it, but the Lakers have a chance now. And here's Leah Coley. Swings it across the back. Parenti in front of net here. And that one's going to go up to Mac Hull. Mac Hull swings it up top to Helen Van Dam. Van Dam over to Coley. Across the middle, no one there to put that one in. Well defended there by the Cards. But the Deb is still buzzing, Connor. Everyone is excited. Everyone is immersified into this game. And Levy's going to swing that one behind the net and let the Lakers start one more time. And up the right side comes Helen Van Dam. Van Dam being cheered on by the little Lakers down on the sideline. And here's Bednarik. Bednarik over to Hull. Up against the boards is Hull. Hull over to Parenti. Parenti with Van Dam behind her. Finds Van Dam. And up top, this one's going to go back to Bednarik. Bednarik carrying up the right side. One player to beat, and she will not be able to. Bednarik slips up, and the Cardinals will look to take it the other way, but still a player down. They're not going to be able to until right here. And the Lakers will bring in some fresh legs for one or two more opportunities on this power play to try and score a goal and seal the deal. And up the left side now comes the Lakers as Ashley McGrath loses it, gets a little tripped up. And with 1 minute left in the third period here, things could go either way. And Connor, I've got a feeling we might be seeing some overtime here soon.
Yeah, especially with the timing of this power play here. Only leaving a few seconds left on this clock. After this power play expires, I have a very good feeling if we don't see the Lakers score here, we might be going to overtime.
And here's Helen Van Dam on the puck. 12 seconds on the power play, 35 on the game clock. And Lewis is going to put that one out behind her net. Lakers with possibly one more chance here before Plattsburgh returns to full strength. And they're not going to be able to, as in comes Conlon, chasing down from behind. And Conlon gets set. We are back to even here with 15 seconds on the clock, Connor. And the Lakers now 0 for 3 on power plays today, with the Cardinals with one more chance at the buzzer. Defended well by Helen Van Dam. And that one's going to come across the middle. Bednarik up the left side. Mac Hull, And folks, that is going to do it for your third period. We are getting some overtime in the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena on Whiteout weekend.
Yeah, and after the first 2 periods, I don't think anyone would have expected this, even Mark Digby, if you hooked him up to a lie detector. But nonetheless, he just found out a lot about his team. With 5 minutes left in the game, going up against your arch rival, you've been getting shut down all game, not able to generate any type of offense at all. What does his team do? They wake up, they respond, and they score 2 goals in under a minute.
Yeah, Connor, and Elizabeth Cooley and Jenna Majewski scored those 2 goals. That first goal by Cooley got things going, gave him a little momentum, and then Majewski puts it in the top corner. A nice little tip there. Just absolutely beautiful by the Lakers.
Yeah, and that got this Deborah F. Stanley Arena fired up, as now we're about to get set for our 3-on-3 overtime hockey. Now, one thing to keep in mind here, with both teams playing the second game of back-to-backs 3-on-3, there's a lot more space on this ice. There's a lot more ground that you're going to have to cover. Not only that, there's a lot more room for you as a defender to get caught out of position. To be honest with you, don't really expect this overtime period to go that long, given the fact both these teams are tired, they're gassed, and they just played 60 minutes of a really competitive and physical hockey game.
Yeah, and Connor, this game's reminded me a little bit of a couple weeks ago when the Oswego men's team took on Elmira right here in the Deb, and that game ended in a shootout where the Lakers came out on top 2-0 in the shootout, but no goals scored in regulation or overtime before the shootout.
Yeah, and hopefully if you're Mark Digby, you don't want to go to a shootout, you want to get this done quick, but nonetheless, you'll take the win however you can get it against your arch rival Plattsburgh in your whiteout game.
And what do you think the Cardinals' game plan is going to be coming into this overtime period, Connor?
I mean, if I'm head coach Kevin Houle, I just got to remind them, hey, we were the better team over the course of 60 minutes. This is hockey. It's the toughest sport, in my opinion, to play, and this happens sometimes, but it's all a mental game. It's all about how do you regroup, how do you stay focused, and how do you keep telling yourself, hey, over the course of that 60 minutes, we were the better team, and if we keep doing everything right, we should come away with this win.
And Connor, the Lakers with 3 of their strongest players out on the ice, Mac Hull, Simone Bednarik, and Lauren Schell with Lexi Levy in net. For the Cardinals, it'll be Sierra Wall, Maddie Norton, and Kaysen Ruji. It's going to be a great 5 minutes here in the Deb. And the Lakers on the right side of the ice carrying up is Mac Hull with the puck. Looking for someone letting her teammates catch up. Of course, 3-on-3, so much open ice to work with here, Connor.
Yeah, and that'll be really interesting to see which team can kind of take advantage of that open ice first and catch their opponent out of position.
And here's Wall, sends it up the left side. And a chance here for the Cardinals as here comes Norton. Ruji's going to come out, though, and in will come Bridget Orr. Bridget Orr we saw with a pretty crucial penalty earlier on in the game that gave the Lakers their first goal. And Orr on the puck now, sends it up the right side. Lakers need a sub, need some fresh legs as here in comes Helen Van Dam for Lauren Schell. And a stoppage of play here, Connor.
Yeah, play will be whistled dead for an offside as we will have a neutral zone faceoff right outside of the Oswego defensive zone.
And McGrath and Smith came in for Bednarik and Hull during that slight break. So we've got new faces out on the ice. For the Cardinals, it's Molly Rigi out there. And Rigi on the puck. Boarded up into the wall. A really big hit there by Helen Van Dam, and the Lakers are taking it the other way. An opportunity here for the Lakers. A defender way behind after getting pressed into the boards, and a hit there from the Plattsburgh goalie, Chloe Lewis. Nothing is called, but now a chance for the Cardinals coming the other way. And a shot saved by Levy. Shot again, saved again by Levy. A huge double save by Levy to keep the Lakers in this game. And Van Dam with the puck carrying up the left side. Bednarik back in the game. Hull back in the game. Van Dam wasting a little time to get her teammates set and ready to go. And Bednarik's going to lose it. A dangerous spot here. A shot wide of the net, but a really close shot there for the Plattsburgh Cardinals. Here comes Mac Hull, 1-on-1. Defender trailing is Forsyth. Forsyth will get back. Wall will get back. And a shot by Mac Hull through 3 defenders. Not much he can do about that one, but a really great effort to keep that one alive. And Bednarik on defense now, 1-on-1. Schell trailing back, and the Cards are going to get some fresh legs in here as well as the Lakers. And a tripping call, so now the Lakers in a dangerous spot as Bednarik slips up, puts the stick right in front of the leg of the captain. And with a penalty, instead of being a 3-on-2, it becomes a 4-on-3. So instead of the Oswego State Lakers losing a player, rather the Cardinals will gain a player on the ice.
Yes, and that's very important to pay attention to. Obviously, very difficult to play the game of hockey with only 2 players on the ice. But one thing to keep in mind here is just how kind of open this overtime period has been. We've seen pretty good chances on both sides. We've seen both sides get caught out of position but do a good job of getting back there. That's obviously a very unfortunate play there by Bednarik, trying to go for a poke check, and stick just gets caught in the skate.
And the Lakers will probably try to hold it in the corner, get the puck up the ice as much as they can, because of course as few shots as they can face, the better, right?
Yes, 100%.
And the Cardinals just waiting for something to open up here. Urban on the puck. Still Urban. Urban with a shot. Hits off the glass, and here's Preston on defense. And Urban once again with the puck. Swings it over to Wall. Wall back to Urban on the right side. Urban does a little spinner-rooski up to Ruji. Ruji still on it, a shot. Just wide of the net, a close one. Lexi Levy was not there to get to that one, but it was just wide, luckily for her. And here's Norton on the puck. A shot saved by Levy, not covered though. And the Lakers will get that one into the corner, but still a very dangerous spot for Oswego. And Norton again, a shot saved by Levy, and that one she is able to catch and bring into her chest. 59 seconds left on the power play, a minute 51 on the game clock. So Connor, the Lakers, if they're able to kill this power play and make it out, will have under a minute to try and score a goal. And if not, we've got ourselves a shootout.
Yeah, and obviously the goal for the Lakers here, playing their as sound defense as they possibly can. I mean, it's very difficult only having 3 people on the ice. It's very easy to get caught out of position, and Plattsburgh's doing a great job of just taking this power play slow and trying to set up their offense in the zone.
And Forsyth with a shot, no good, or they're trying to deflect that one, but unable to get to it. And the Lakers with 45 seconds left on the power play kill. And a chance for the Lakers to take it the other way. Helen Van Dam chasing, puts a check in, and the Lakers really just trying to get this puck out of there and have a chance to reset. We've got an injury down on the ice, so the Lakers will have a chance for a quick breather.
And obviously no one wants to see an injury there, as Forsyth taking a little bit extra time to get back to the bench. But this big stoppage in play here really benefits Oswego now. They're not going to change. Oh, nope. Helen Van Dam is coming off the ice now.
And Van Dam will come off. No, Van Dam will stay on. She'll bring out an extra defender, the Lakers, with Shell, Van Dam, and Burke on the ice right now. So going for 2 defenders. Very smart if you think about it, Connor. 2 defenders who are probably 2 of the strongest defenders on this team. They know what they're doing. They know what to do in these tough, intense situations.
Yeah, and that's a great coaching move by Mark Digby. Before he came to Oswego, he coached at his alma mater, SUNY Brockport, where he specialized in the power play and penalty kill units. So this guy knows what he's doing.
And there's Van Dam just trying to clear the puck out of there. Van Dam still on it. Urban gets it back into Oswego's offensive zone. And a shot from Regi here. Saved pretty easily by Lexi Levy. Right into the glove. And with 12 seconds on that power play for the Cardinals, the Lakers are hoping to get Simone Bednarik back out of the box. But it'll come Erica Parenti, who we've seen be so physical this game.
Yeah, and Parenti's done a great job on these face-offs, won pretty much all of them throughout the course of this game. Let's see how she does here in the biggest one of the game.
And a shot saved by Lexi Levy. Once again, a scary one. I thought that one went through the 5-hole, Connor.
Yeah, and that's just, oh my gosh, how did she stop that so quick right off the face-off? That left winger right there with one of the quickest shots we've seen all night.
Yeah, Connor. And 5 seconds now on this penalty. Maybe one more chance for the Plattsburgh Cardinals. They'll swing it up top, and in comes Simone Bednarik. And just like that, we're at 4-on-4, Connor. Bednarik now with a chance carrying up the left side. Tries to swing it across. Gets it a little bit of the ways there. Finds Lauren Shell. Shell hits it up the right, and the Cardinals will take the puck back. But Bednarik takes it right back for herself. Bednarik loses it again. And the Cardinals up the left side with 30 seconds left in the game. A chance here for the Cardinals. A shot off the crossbar. Connor, you cannot make this up. And the Lakers now with a chance. Here comes Mac Hall, 2-on-1 with Parenti. Swings it across to Parenti, but deflected. Very well done there. by Seung Yu. And a shot for the Lakers, no good. 10 seconds left on the clock. Parenti on the puck battling, trying to get it back in there. Parenti battling as well as Leah Coley. And Connor, we've got ourselves a shootout on Whiteout weekend in Oswego.
Yeah, and you really couldn't write a better script for this game. A very dominant performance from Plattsburgh through the first 2.5 periods, but then with about 5 minutes left in the game, the Lakers wake up scoring 2 goals in under a minute, despite being outshot 45-22 throughout the course of this game. We're now tied up, and we're going to a shootout, and this is really anybody's game.
And Connor, if you're Mark Digby, what are you saying to the Lakers right now?
Well, I'm honestly just preaching the fundamentals. I mean, shootouts are something that you go over in practice. You know your order. You know what weaknesses the goalie has before the game because of your scouting report. I'm making sure that my team has a clear head and that we're ready to go.
And Connor, these shootouts don't happen often, but when they do, everyone loves them. They're so exciting. You never know who's going to win, and it really is just a skills match.
I agree, and they're electric. What better way to decide a game than who has the best skill position players? And with the amount of drama and anticipation on every shot and every save, it's going to be electric.
Yeah, Connor, and it certainly is electric. The fans are cheering. Thunderstruck is playing in the depth, and Lexi Levy and Chloe Lewis are taking their respective goals. It looks like the Plattsburgh Cardinals will shoot first, and the first shooter will be number 18, May Olshansky, the grad student with 2 assists on the year, yet to score a goal. Olshansky just awaiting the officials now. Levy standing in the net.
Olshansky did score one of Plattsburgh's 2 goals earlier on that rebound right in front of Lexi Levy.
And will she get her second on Levy, or will they tie the series on this one? Connor, the puck is down as we await the whistle. And Olshansky skating up to the puck now. She carries straight up the middle over to the left side. Olshansky now with the puck in front of Levy. A shot saved by Lexi Levy. A huge save from the veteran goalie.
Great job by Levy there. It's a very popular strategy to try 5-hole when you're in a shootout because the goalie might be putting too much effort on that high blocker side or high glove side, but great job by Levy staying in the fundamentals and covering that 5-hole.
And Connor, the first shooter for the Lakers will be Mac Hull. Hull ready with the puck down. Chloe Lewis waiting patiently between the sticks. Hull to the right side. Hull with a shot. A fake and no good. Hull misses the shot. Goes for a little deke. Does not work. So Connor, we're still at 0-0.
Yeah, and that's something we've seen a lot today from Hull, trying just to be a little too fine with the puck movement, trying to be a little too cute with it. It's a shootout. Just get that puck on goal. Unfortunately, trying to be a little too cute, wasn't able to really possess that puck for that second shot opportunity.
And here comes Bridget Orr for the Cards. Coming from the right side. Levy backing up, a shot, and Levy sticks the leg out. Nothing for Orr to do there. Doesn't even take the shot. Really well done once again by the veteran, Connor.
Yeah, and a good job by Levy there, just giving Orr nothing and really forcing Orr to try and be too perfect with that shot, and that leads to her just losing possession there.
And Connor, interesting here, the defender, Lauren Schell, comes out to take the second penalty shot for the Lakers.
You saw her hyping up the bench there.
And Schell coming out with some swagger up the right side now. She shoots, saved, and we're still at no goals here, Connor, is a huge save by Chloe Lewis.
Yeah, now after 2 failed attempts for both teams as we head into this third round of the shootout. A lot of pressure here, anticipation building.
And Connor, this one's gonna be number 4, Adriana Urban. Up the right side, here she comes, Urban. Shoot saved again by Lexi Levy, and Connor, we might be here all day at this rate.
We might be here all night, to be honest with you. They might have to push back that start time of this men's game.
Well, Connor, here she comes, Simone Bednarik, the assistant captain of the Oswego State Lakers and one of the strongest players on this team. 1 goal, 2 assists on the year, coming up right in the middle. Bednarik with a shot, and she misses just wide, fakes out the goalie as well, but unable to finish it.
And that's so frustrating. I mean, she had Chloe Lewis beat. The top of the net was wide open, and she just lifted that puck too high, and it sails over the net. And we're still tied here in the shootout as we get ready for our 4th round.
And Connor, here comes the assistant captain for Plattsburgh, Sarah Wall, coming straight up the middle with a lot of speed towards Levy, but no good again, Connor. Wall just unable to get past Levy. Wall has met a brick wall.
Yes, certainly, and Lexi Levy's glove and high pad side have not been tested at all throughout the shootout. Every single shot has been low in that net. If I'm head coach Kevin Houle, I want my team to start testing her on the high blocker
here
side.
Comes Corbett, Connor, taking her time with this one, maybe toying with the goalie a little bit. Here she comes, Corbett, and goal! And the Oswego State Lakers win it in overtime, Connor!
What a whiteout weekend, baby! We see the Oswego Lakers sweep Plattsburgh in the men's and women's game, and Oswego completes the 2-0 comeback over their arch rival, Plattsburgh Lakers.
And Connor, how about that from Rachel Corbett, the grad student, with her first goal of the season. And what a time to do it.
And she rightfully gets mobbed by her teammates. And what better way to score your first goal than let that be a game winner in your whiteout against your arch rival, a team that's ranked better than you.
I mean, Connor, we had everything. We had action, we had highs, we had lows. The Lakers down 2-0 with 6 minutes left in the 3rd period, and they come back and win this game in a shootout. And what an absolute masterpiece of a game.
100%. And what does this tell you about this Laker team this year? The ability to not quit, even when it got tough, even when they were getting outshot, even when they could muster nothing on offense. With 5 minutes left in this game, tired, battered, what do? They keep pushing forward. They managed to score 2 goals in under a minute, carry that momentum into the shootout, and they win today.
And Connor, the Lakers remain undefeated on the year, tacking on an overtime win to their record. Just what an electric atmosphere. But I want to talk a little bit about the Plattsburgh Cardinals, because what a performance they had as well today.
Yeah, and this is just a terrible feeling if you're a Plattsburgh Cardinals player. And Kevin Houle knows that sometimes when you're playing hockey, you could do everything right, and sometimes it's just not your night. There are anomalies in sports. This does happen. Even when you outshoot your team, the other team by more than 20 by more than 20 shots, anomalies do happen.
And Connor, it's just been such a great season for the Lakers so far this year. I mean, yet to lose a game, and you can see how much these players love each other. They enjoy each other's company. They get along, and I think that's a really big part of their success this season.
Yeah, 100%. We walked in here earlier, and we saw their pregame warm-up of all of them dancing and kicking around a soccer ball. It seems like there's a genuine bond between this team, and it seems like this team might be a little bit of a team of destiny. I know we're only through the first 5 games of this regular season, but if you're head coach Mark Dibby, you couldn't have asked for much more.
So, Connor, whiteout weekend. We have the Oswego State men's hockey team beating the Plattsburgh Cardinals 5-1, a blowout that I don't think anyone expected. We have the Oswego women's hockey team beating the Plattsburgh Cardinals 2-2 with a shootout victory. The game-winning goal scored, of course, by Rachel Corbett. Just what an absolute gem of a weekend so far. And we've got one more game coming up tonight. The Oswego State men's hockey team is taking on the SUNY Potsdam Bears, as I almost just fell over up here. I think I'm too excited. And it was just, what a weekend it's been so far. If you're an Oswego fan, of course, you want to see the men's team win again tonight against the Bears. It's going to be a great game. And guess who's going to be on the call? Myself and Connor Sangus. So you've got us for a few more hours tonight, folks. And it's just going to be so exciting. Are you excited, Connor?
I'm so excited. I mean, I cannot wait to see our Oswego Lakers take on SUNY Potsdam. It's going to be a great game.
Well, we're going to send it down to Madeline Cummings, who's with the game-winning goal scorer and assistant captain of the Oswego State Lakers, Rachel Corbett. Madeline, what you got for us?
Thanks, guys. What a game. I am here with number 18, Rachel Corbett. Rachel made the winning goal at the shootout. How do you feel winning this whiteout game?
Oh man, I feel great. I think that was such a great team win, and like shootouts technically don't mean anything, so we both ended with 1 point, but like the morale and the energy boost that's going to give our team going into the rest of the season is so huge for us, and I'm so proud of the girls in that locker room right now.
Absolutely. And looking back at your track record with Plattsburgh, the Oswego Lakers have only taken home 2 wins. So this is monumental for you guys. It's huge. How does it feel to, I know it doesn't count, but to kind of break that history?
Oh, it's huge. I think if you look at the scores around the league right now, you can tell it's anyone's league, and right now it's looking like it's ours. And I think that win is just going to be huge for us.
And it was such an intense game. After that first goal, you guys really turned it around. What did you do? What's the secret?
I think the saying goes 2-0 is the worst lead you can have in hockey. And, you know, we scored that first goal and we were really excited. We knew what we had to do. We scored the second goal and we were like, all the momentum is on our side right now. And we took him to overtime and then we did what we had to do in the shootout and we got a great win.
Well, perfect. Thank you so much, Rachel. Great job. You guys really brought the intensity tonight. A great win for the Lakers. But for now, I'm going to send it back up to the perch.
Thank you, Madeline, and what a game it was indeed. It always feels like these whiteout games are classics, and this one no different. Guys, where do we even start? A lot to unpack in those 1.5 period. What are your guys' thoughts?
I mean, they haven't seen us since the end of the second period, and it is now after an overtime and a penalty shootout.
That's a great point.
They haven't seen us in a minute, but yeah, wow, what a third period for Oswego. I mean, I keep saying again, they must be listening to us or something, because all we said was up the intensity, up the drive, and they absolutely did that. They did exactly what they were supposed to do, and that was not roll over. And I'm so happy that they did that because it made them look like a phenomenal team. That was the best way they could have won that.
No, that was a gritty win. That was a gritty win. 2 goals in, I believe, under 2 minutes.
I think it was 15 seconds apart, maybe, if that.
If that doesn't spark a fire under a team, I don't know what will. And, I think we clearly saw that with a beautiful shootout win. Just no give up in the Lakers, which is very nice to see. That's amazing to see.
Yeah, guys, I'm checking my notes here from the third period, and all I'm seeing here is just sloppy play, couldn't click offensively, but all of that thrown out the door in an instant. We saw back-to-back goals from Elizabeth Cooley and Jenna Mikowski. What a way for the Lakers to come back to life offensively. And I wonder, guys, I mean, how do you explain this, sort of resurgence from the Lakers in that third period?
Yeah, I mean, you explained it so well. It's just the fact that they were down late and it almost looked like they were giving up, and then all of a sudden, boom, goal. 30 seconds later, boom, another goal, and it's tied. It's 0-0 again, and then after that, it's just a reset, and I think they played well enough that they managed Plattsburgh for the rest of that game. And then they took it into overtime. They battled through a very, very difficult 4-on-3, which was very impressive too. And they battled through that, made it 4-on-4, got back to even strength, battled through the rest of the period, and then took it to a penalty shootout.
I just got one thing to say. The worst lead in hockey is a 2-goal lead. And that's it.
Yeah, well, guys, this is one for the record books here. The Lakers winning in a shootout 3-2 over the Cardinals. That's a wrap on Whiteout Weekend. Jason Samsel joined alongside Carter O'Brien and Lucas McGarry here for WTOB 10, and we will be back after this.